Hi. Sorry. Mm. Um, Good morning, everybody. Hi. Um, I want to start by thanking everybody for the well wishes with everything. Um, oh my goodness, all. So I completely like underestimated these little surgeries that I had yesterday. Um, Good. Oh my goodness. Like I'm annoyed. So I love you guys. I love y'all right back. Um, I've seen all the outpouring of support. I'm just like, oh, thank you guys. I did mention it before that I was gonna be, doing these little smart surgeries. Um, I didn't want to elaborate because I hate to make people worry about me, because I'm like one of those type of people. I just like to get shit over with, and I like to push that as well. Like my kid's mother, she texted me talking about your son refusing to go to school. Mm, mm, mm. Weird. I'm gonna refuse to raise him. Let me text him real quick because he got the word fucked up. I'm gonna just text one word. I'm gonna just text now. Hold on. That's all I'm gonna text. I'm gonna text now. Hold on. Okay, my phone. Yeah, so I just have to text like, yeah, tell him I said now. Because if I have to call, it's going down. Like, period. Um, Hair flip. So good morning, everybody. Um, I got okay. So surgery wise, my sinus has been, my sin. I don't know if it was on one side or both sides, but like last week I was fighting like migraines and like and all this other stuff. Shout out to Gina B. Thank you for the super sticker, sweetie. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So I was, like it when it was like I was getting like really bad migraines. So it was a couple days that I didn't go live on Station Head. Like I would just creep on or on YouTube or just drop a video just because like I like to keep feeding y'all. So I don't like to just just be gone. Like I don't like that because once out of sight, out of mind, type of situation. So I don't like to do that. I like to because I understand with our personal lives, like they continue to go, but still like as a subscriber, and moderator, and things like that, like you still, want that energy. So yeah, like I was really like under the weather yesterday. I had the kiddos, got them up, breakfast, toothbrush, clothes on, let's go. And because they still had to go to school. And on Saturday or Friday originally, um, I got them later than I was supposed to. So I wanted to keep them longer. Like I don't want to feel like they just got here and then as soon as they started to get comfortable, boom, it's time to go back to mommy's. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I need to keep them longer. So I kept them until Monday morning. Usually I keep them until Sunday night. But I'm like, no, I'm just keeping them. So when we um woke up, I knew it was gonna be a lot getting them ready because I had my first surgery was at 9. So I'm like, okay, I got to y'all got to go to bed because but they went to bed just fine. Like Sunday was a great day. So they got right up, with no problem. Got them dressed and everything. We got out of here. Um, I had my husband dropped me off and then he wouldn't drop the kids off to their mom and then he came back, so it was just a lot. He was driving all morning. I was because where my surgery was just like an hour and a half from my house, so we already had to drive there and then he had to drive 45 more minutes another direction just to get the kids to where they needed to get to. So it was crazy. So just crazy morning. So get done with that. Now with the surgeries I had, my sinuses was being affected because about 3-4 years ago I got my wisdom teeth taken out and they left part of one of my wisdom teeth and in the upper part of my mouth. They left a part of it, so it was still like lunged all the way up to the top. So they had to kind of and it was falling down. So if the dentist would have took it out at that point in time, he could have risked pushing it up into my sinus. So instead, he just left it just like let it be. And so it like slid down, like within the years it shifted, and it started to move down. So then that started to, I guess it was like an inner infection. So with that infection, it started to affect me to where like I was getting migraines, and my throat, my ear, like all of this. So like I'm literally live going through all of this shit because I hate taking pills and like medicine, like stuff like that. Like I hate it. Like I take it because I know I need to, but other than that, it's like I hate it. Like if I'm going through a pain, I'd rather just go through it because I feel like it's gonna be over soon. It's just like, okay, yeah, it bugs me now, but I'll get over it, type of situation. So it's like I hate taking, anything like that. So hold on, Faithkeeper. Shout out to you, Faithkeeper. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning, boo. Hashtag Care Philip. Good morning. So yeah, so they the first surgery was for them to, cut into the back and get rid of it and take it out. So that's what they did. They cut, my gum open because my gums healed obviously after I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So the gum healed over, the fracture, the part of the tooth that was still in there. So they had to go in, cut it open, take it out, and they did that. Not last year. It was in like October, some shit like that. So I was drinking, I was hanging with some friends and some family beach, and I was drinking, and somebody handed me, yep, the blunt, and they handed it to me the wrong way. So I had put it in my mouth beach, and I put the cherry like in my fucking mouth, so it burned the bottom of my lip. So, us as people, it's just human nature for us to keep biting, like when something is healing, especially if it scabs to where you start talking and it keeps like rubbing, like, or anything like that, any type of irritation. It's just, you're just habit, that keep biting it. So it wouldn't heal properly. So then it was like a scar tissue, like, and then it might have gotten infected at one point. So it would like, it was kind of like, just a lump, of like a scarred tissue, that was just there. So it's like my dentist told me, like, because at first it was bigger and then it went down. And then I kept like biting it. So then at times to where I would bite it, it would get infected and me not even know. So then eventually I just left it the fuck alone. And then it got really small. So by getting really small, it was still there. And with Black people, our scar tissue is different. Like when we get scar tissue, we heal differently, than other people. Especially when it's a fast heal, when you heal really fastly. So, but it was just there and it bothered me. So he was just like, well, we can cut it, and do a biopsy on it to make sure like everything is okay, to make sure it's not anything, like serious, or anything like that. But from what they can see, it's just scar tissue. Like it's just not a big deal, like it's like you can leave it and then it'll eventually like go on. I mean, go away, by itself. But they kept saying that and it was still there. So I'm just like, well, this shit gotta go. Like I'm like, this it's bothering me, like it needs to go. So they cut that off and sent it in, and I'll get a biopsy on that in a week or so just to make sure, that it's nothing, harmful, or anything like that. Just to, it's just like a second opinion just to make sure. So, but from what they can see and my doctor can see, because I was going to get it cut by my doctor at first, but he was just like, well, if you're going in to get a surgery with the dentist, they can just do it, and, send it to us and we'll, take care of it. So I got two little surgeries yesterday. I got the wisdom teeth fully removed in the back of my mouth, and then I got the front of my lip. The I don't know what they call it. I don't know what they call it, but they cut that off, and that is gone now as well. So yeah, and I got home. Well, not even home. Well, yeah, basically home. And all of that medication and shit started to wear off. So they were sticking like needles in my lip, bitch. They were sticking needles in my gums. Like it was a mess. I was just like, oh my gosh, you got some fucking on my face. So I was like, oh my God. So when I got home, I was like in pain. Like my face, my lip was like hurting. I was scared to eat, like, or drink anything. I can't work out for at least a day or so, which is super fucking annoying. And so I was gonna try to sneak, on station hair yesterday and like do like a quick little station hair, although like it's really annoying, like talking with these like little whiskers in the front of your fucking mouth that keeps rubbing your tongue, and shit is super annoying. And y'all know me, I'm ratchet. I'm ratchet. So I'm moving all over the place. When I be talking and hooping and hollering, I'm scared that I'm gonna like bite one of the stitches and like pull them out. Like, I don't know, I'm weird. So I've been just trying to take it, easy, because y'all know me, I'm a workhorse. Like I want to go, 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 and there's all opportunities that are coming my way right now, and I want to jump on them, So it's like super annoying to feel like I have to, kind of chill, and I don't want to fucking chill. Like I told my dentist yesterday, I said I can't suck dick. I can't suck dick. Um, Oh my goodness. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm like, I couldn't eat no coochie, like none. I just have to stick my tongue out. Or I'm like, I wouldn't even be able to like really do nothing. Oh my god. I'm just like, I can't eat pussy, nothing. Like this is fucking whack. So, what if I wanted to cheat on my husband with a woman? Uh, hello. You gotta eat the cooker raw. Oh my goodness, all. Shout out to Tiff. Tiff, I'm sorry because she tried to get a hold of me. Y'all, yesterday when I got home, I passed out. I passed out. Like when I went to sleep at like 3:30 and I woke up at like 11. And my husband could sleep was nervous. He was just like, "Are you okay?" I was like, yeah. I'm fine. He's like, okay, because you've been asleep all day. Like he came and tapped me a couple times, just like, are you good? Because those kids, they fucking exhausted me. And then on top of that, surgery is exhausting within itself, so even if it's small, it's still exhausting. So yeah, it was crazy. So I slept all day yesterday. I did. I woke up and Rich was live on Say Shit. I was like, damn. I was like, oh my God, I slept all day. I was like, oh shit. So, and then I stayed up for like an hour and a half and I went right back to bed. I went right back to sleep with no problem. That's how I know my body was just like, and then all of that anesthesia, that they give you, even by needle, is still a lot on you. And then on top of that, they gave me some pills, bitch, girl. Now y'all know I don't like pills, bitch. I was high as hell, girl. I was high as hell. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so high right now. I fuck around bottom, bitch. Like, oh my goodness, I wouldn't feel shit. I wouldn't feel nothing. I'm like, oh, go ahead, nigga, tear it up. Tear it up, So, yeah. So it's just like, yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, it's just like I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. Surgery forced you to stay monogamous and all of that shit. This is annoying, this is annoying. So this shit need to hurry up here. I have dissolvable stitches in my lip and in the top of my mouth. They should be gone within 4 to 10 days. The 3 is what I'm counting on. They need to hurry up. That's what I'm like. I'm not waiting 10 days. He was just like, look, no, you look. I'm not waiting no 10 fucking days. This shit is not staying in my mouth for 10 days. Or like this is not happening. I have a life. How I'm supposed to hoop and holler at these kids and shit like this? Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. I said, so no, this a good 3 4 days. You say, sir? He said no, 4 to 10 days. I said, you said 3 days, right? 1 to 3 days. Shit. Everybody doing all this shit. Oh my goodness, all good. You need the rest. Tiff, no, I don't. Girl. It's too much shit to be doing, girl. Girl, you gonna make it here? Period. Girl, this shit ain't about to take no long time. Mm-mm. Cynical, I'm glad you're feeling better, Sean. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Shout out to all of y'all. I feel much better. I do. Yesterday, oh my goodness, it was a day. And then all my kids, they feel horrible. I told all of them yesterday when they was texting me, I told them it was their fault. I told them it was a stress bump on my lip. And I said my teeth was hurting and shit, and my beach, and I had a migraine and shit because of them. I told all of them it was because of them. Yeah. I blamed it on their ass. I did. I told them all of this bad stuff is happening in my life because they're not being good people. And they believe me. And they should. Because it's the truth. It's the truth. I said all of this is happening to me because of y'all. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all didn't know that? That little piece of wisdom teeth wasn't bothering me till y'all came to my house. Y'all didn't notice that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I bite my lip when I'm stressed. Mm. All y'all middle name stress. Mm. Period. Y'all did all this fucking shit to me, and the Lord don't like it. The Lord do not like it. I was talking to the Lord this morning about this. I said, Lord, please help me through these surgeries that these children cause. That was the prayer in the car. hmm That's exactly what I said to the Lord. Because we prayed, we did. And I said, Lord, please help me and make sure that I get out of this surgery good and alive because of these children. These children done sent me to this damn surgery, Lord. Because when none of this is, Lord, you wouldn't even have to bless me this morning if not for these children. You would not have to do this. It's sad that we wasting your billable hours. You could be helping homeless people, people in the hospital with COVID, but you all over here. This is a shame that you got to be over here at this good dinner. It's a shame you can't just go on around to Africa and help the kids or somebody that's starving and stuff. But you over here messing with these children that I done gave a good life. Now you got to sit over here and look over me so you can make sure that I could come back and keep getting stressed out by them and them keep running my life. hmm Thank you, Lord. Now all y'all say amen right now. All of y'all. And they all said amen. hmm Just sitting there staring at me. What y'all staring at? Stop ruining my life. We would not be going through all this. Mm. Oh no, don't blame the kids. Who I'm supposed to blame? Sharon, hurry up. Who I'm supposed to blame? Girl, this got everything to do with them. Yes, it do. I'm gonna make it. Thank you, Bridget. Love you, girl. She said I stayed up watching your Kanika Jenkins videos last night. Period. Or girl, you said them people was pissing me off, girl. That is not how it happened, Sean. Yeah, because y'all was there. Okay. Yeah, because y'all were there. All right, girl. Um, yeah, y'all, because y'all was on the third floor. She walked past y'all room. Y'all accidentally bumped into her when y'all was going to get some ice. So y'all know that that's not true. Because, when you was running out to the car, I'm like, yeah, you weren't there either. I'm just like, what the fuck? Um, oh my goodness. Oh. Um, Miss T says, "Hey girl." She said, "Make part two of the Nick Schuler for me while you're on break, please." I got you, girl. Everybody's talking about this. Me doing Nature Boy now. Nature Boys. I think those are gonna be lives because I want to cuss him the fuck out. So I don't think I'm gonna make videos on Nature Boy. I think I'm just gonna go live with the information and cuss him the fuck out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I have a lot to say to him. Oh, a lot. I have a whole bunch of shit to say. A whole bunch of shit. So I don't think those are gonna be videos. I think those are gonna be lives. I think those are gonna be lives. Good morning, Allie. Good morning, girl. Um, good morning, Javonta. Did I say that right? Javonda, my fault. Javonda. Feel better soon, Sean. Thank you. Bird, thank you for the super chat. Get well soon, Sean. Thank you. I hope so, girl. Look, I'm gonna get well. Look, nah, this fucking body ain't got no choice. It better hurry up. They better hurry up and get left behind. Me and my spirit to be out here doing work while this body over here laying the fuck down. Um, okay, so hold on, let me go back up. Please, please cuss him out. Oh, I will. I'm gonna do more to cuss him out. Oh yeah, we're getting into it. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of issues, and I want him to talk shit because I already got both of your porns. I mean, what, both of your porns, all of them, I should say. Yes, I have that white man with the gloves sticking his fingers in your booty, and all of that shit. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. So you can't have no gay insults. He can't have no gay insults. Ain't nobody sticking their finger on my booty, especially on a motherfucking camera. And I'm bisexual. I have that right. What's yours? What's yours? Please don't play with me. Because I will put a heart up in between your booty and we will sit here and watch this man stick his fingers up you motherfucker. But you a manly man. Your wives don't do this. You wouldn't let your wives do that. Okay, ho. Okay, ho. Okay, shut your ass up before I put on some gloves and stick my finger up your booty, bitch. Like, yeah, he gonna have to come to me like a whole man. Yeah, I don't want to hear gay shit. Nothing. Nothing. He can't call me shit that he can't call himself. Nigga, this is us type of comments. Don't call me no fag. We. We fags, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Because you gay niggas know we gay niggas. You let a man do something to you, bitch, you're gay. Now what, ho? Don't come from my sexuality when we share it. So, finger up the booty. Don't play with me, ho. Do not play with me. Period. Um, he's gross, very gross. Sean, when are you getting on Clubhouse? I don't know. I mean, soon. I mean, I don't really see what the hype is all about. So, but I mean, soon, I guess. I mean, I've considered it. I'm not in a rush. So, I'm not rushing over. I mean, I'm not rushing over there. Yeah. Okay, my a nature boy is a trip, and the wives are too. Um, Auntie, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You know, first we're gonna try to understand them. Y'all know how I be. We're gonna try to understand them for about a good 6 seconds, and then I'm cussing them the fuck out. Hmm. 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 He was tickling his intestines, girl. He was tickling his inner throat. Shit, ain't no nigga that got fisted about to come for me. Oh no, you can't get fisted and come for me. Yo. Hey, okay, girl. Okay. Got fisted says what? Like, yeah, don't play with me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh no, he better ask Tommy Stoudemire about me. I don't play with you wanna be straight ass niggas. Okay. 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 Alrighty then. Mm-hmm. Your G spot can't be hit as a man and you try to come for me. The G spot is in the anal canal. Let's not play. Let's not play with it. It is not anywhere on the penis or balls. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Period. I mean, your next live. What about my next live? I want to do a hot topics today. I was thinking about doing it, but my lip is like on swole beach. But I do want to do like a little hot topic show. So I want to get on old girl. Welcome to the new members. Weedy, welcome girl. And K Sierra, welcome girl. Welcome new members. I need to be present for that showdown. Please and thank you. Oh yeah. Hmm. He can come through. I'm completely fine with him coming through. That's fine. Y'all know how I am. I'm a kiki, but when a person is in front of me, I will try to understand them. I will. I'll try, but I'm not about to force some shit. I mean, you've done a lot of unexcusable shit. So you're not going to come in front of me trying to excuse it. And I'm not going to allow you. I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to come for you hardcore. I'm gonna ask, and if you come up, I'm going to ask all of the hard questions, none of the positive ones. Fuck that shit. You can't run around doing the shit that you doing, and then all of a sudden try to gain some knowledge or understanding. I'm not looking for a God. Damn sure not a flesh. Damn, they're not a fucking flesh. So that the religion, we don't even need to talk about. We don't even need to talk about you because if you're a God, you're trash. You're the first trash God. You're the first religion I'm a disrespect, bitch. Like you're the first religion because I do not disrespect people's religions, but yours, bitch, I'ma shred that shit. I'ma shred that shit. Fuck you and whatever Bible you have, ho. Like, yeah, I'm gonna shred that shit. Don't even bring religion up. Fuck you and anybody that bows to you, bitch. Boot ass nigga. Like, I will cuss him the fuck out. Fuck your religion. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. Fuck that and you. I don't want to hear none of that shit. None of that shit. He went from Christ to Allah to him. He looks at himself as a God. He wants to be worshipped. He don't believe in Allah. He don't believe in Christ. He don't believe in Buddha. He don't believe in Jehovah. He don't believe in none of those damn people. None of them. None of those deities. None of them. He don't believe in shit but him. Can't believe in none of that shit. And a real person that is down with a religion, you don't change. You stick to your religion. You change your religion because of the religion changed to you. That's usually why a person will go from being Christian and marry somebody that is, praises Allah, or a Muslim, or something like that. I mean, that's out of marriage. So you're conflicted. You have to make a choice due to how you feel about this person romantically and other ways. So that's different. But you marrying all these weird ass bitches, they're not coming in here with religions. They praise whatever you praise. And from what I see, you praise you. And all of a sudden it's deities. And all of a sudden it's Allah. And all of a sudden, the nigga, fuck you. Shit. Girl, I will cuss him the fuck out. I will read his ass intellectually without any profanity. I don't need to cuss you out to cuss you out, bitch. Shit, don't come in here trying to convince me of any goddamn thing. Because I will drop the location. And nobody's scared of you motherfuckers. And that's how they be feeling. Like, don't nobody got to bow to you. Shit, especially women. Just because them dumb bitches want to sit out there and body, because I don't feel sorry for none of them hoes. I don't feel sorry for none of them bitches. Fuck all of them. So if y'all think I'm about to get them bitches some sympathy, I'm not. Y'all are some trash ass, lost ass, low, no self-esteem, heaven ass bitches. Shame on y'all. Dumb bitches. Sitting there making churn and doing all this stupid ass shit in front of these kids and all this goddamn shit. Knowingly sleeping with people with HIV and all of you dumb motherfuckers without proper treatment, if anything was to happen. Oh, girl, okay. No sympathy, no empathy. None. So if that's what you're expecting, me to come forward defending these dumb broads, I'm not. I'm not about to defend these stupid ass bitches. They're dumb. This ain't no example to set for no young lady that's coming up after you. No boy, young lady that's sitting here watching a video and don't have a father figure and has an empty space when it comes to men and thinks that this is the type of shit she should be doing. It's not. Y'all sitting here having these no motherfucking security, social security number having ass babies and shit. Water the nature ass babies. The damn kids don't even exist. Technically, y'all could just be selling them, giving them to fucking people. They don't exist. Motherfucker talk about midwives. Do you even speak Spanish? Shit, a midwife don't mean shit. A midwife mean that person came over here and did you a favor. Made sure the baby got here safely. There's no documentation. No documentation. Let's not play. Let's not make it seem like your children actually exist. They don't. The only reason we know that they're there is because we see them. Otherwise, they're aliens. Shit, just in general. They don't get citizenship because their parents have it. It doesn't work like that. The women can't just cross the border with those babies. Like, how? Like, what paperwork do you have on them? Especially now in the land of COVID, to where you got to be tested for COVID and, and all that shit. What if, like, this is crazy. Gross. Weird ass nigga. And that shit didn't work out right. That shit fucking crushed in front of that nigga. So stupid ass get. Shout out to Persuasive. Thank you. Tell that slate. Period. Shout out to Persuasive. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I don't have. So yeah, we will get into that. We will be getting into that. The moderators have a member link. If any moderator, if you have the member link, could you drop that, please? So a few people. They gonna miss it. They gonna miss the team. She be fucking on it. She be on it. It's my girl. Yeah, so we're gonna get into that. I want to get into girl. This girl and this glue. Because I'm not about to talk about it because I won't receive some shit up while I'm cussing him out. And I want to rip these fucking stitches out because I'm close. I'm fucking close. So I want to talk about old girl that went in there into the hospital and all she got left is um girl, what do you call that? The bottom of the lining? Because that's all that she got left. I'm like, girl, you should just cut that. What are you saving that for? So that people knew at one point you had hair. Girl, shave that shit. Shave it and throw on a wig. I mean, I don't really get the problem. I don't see the issue. It's people that struggle with cancer and things all the time to where they have to shave their heads and, regrow their hair, and things of that nature. She ain't special. She is not special. And I do not feel that the Gorilla Glue Company should have to pay for her negligence. Bitch, you the ignorant bitch that walked in there and didn't read the why. Like, why should they have to pay for her negligence? Like, that's some stupid ass shit. Like, that shit is dumb. So since you don't have hair glue, you decide to use some super glue because you feel like, and some shit happened to you. Why should super glue get sued for that? Like, to me, that's just dumb. Like, this is your fault. This has nothing to do with them. I see if it was a literal hair product and she put that into her hair. Okay. Shit, you was right, girl. You should be paid for that shit. I would be right there with her if that was a hair product. It isn't. Why should this company have to pay you anything for being a dumbass? For being a stupid bitch? That's why I said you're trifling. That's what trifling people do. Just put shit in their head. Don't read it, look at it, shit. What is a hardware product doing next to a hair product in your home? Not at the fucking store. Girl, please. That Gorilla Glue for hair and the Gorilla Glue for hardware are in two separate sides at a fucking store. And you take your dumb ass in the bathroom. Why was it even in there? The fuck out of here. Girl, you done got all these subscribers and all these fundings, right? The GoFundMe's, all of this bullshit because you a dumb bitch. Now you're suing. Girl, this type of shit make black people look bad. People don't think about that shit though. Thank you. Is it Kabini? I want to make sure I'm saying that right. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Money make me come. Girl, don't nobody got time for that. Don't nobody got time for that. This shit is dumb. Like, dumb. No, I do not feel sorry for her. And I don't give a fuck who do. If you do, good for you. Cool. Feel sorry for her. I don't. That is dumb. That is stupid. Imagine if she had a kid and she accidentally put that shit in that baby head. But we supposed to be mad at Gorilla Glue that this dumb bitch just sat here and sprayed this shit in this baby hair. What the fuck do they have to do with you being stupid? Non-high school diploma having ass bitch. Can I please speak to somebody that at least has a GED? Oh, no, you didn't. Almost got my GED, motherfucker. Like a girl. Oh, my goodness. This dumbass shit. I said, girl, you stupid. This ain't got nothing to do with the company. This is why they say black people is sue happy. And shit like this, we just sue just cuz. This is a suing just cuz. What does Gorilla Glue have to do with your dumb ass putting that shit in your hair? What part of that bottle, of that label, states that this goes into hair? There are multiple glue companies that make all type of glues. Elmer's glue, there's all types. There's all type of Elmer's glues, all types. But they don't make no fucking hair products. Gorilla Glue does. That's why they have them in different forms, different cans, all of that. Like, that is weird. Like, I'm like, girl, that's you. Like, your negligence. What does that have to do with this company? Nobody has stated that yet. And then people trying to force the shit. Like the company should specify on the bottom. No, the fuck they shouldn't. Shit, if I'm selling some gym shoes and your dumbass son sitting in the back of the car and take the shoestrings out and choke on them, I shouldn't have to put on a shoebox that you could choke on these fucking shoestrings. What they doing in your mouth? What the fuck they in your mouth for? Why are you choking on it anyway? I don't need to write that shit because somebody decides to do some stupid shit with it. You know how many people have hung themselves with belts? I don't see on not a damn belt company they write, do not hang yourself with. You know how many people hang themselves with sheets? Do not hang yourself with this. Why would they write that shit? A belt go around your motherfucking waist. Shit, plenty of people buy extension cords and shit like that. Y'all see anyone on the warning label, do not hang yourself? Plenty of people make stereos. Do y'all see, do not go lay in a tub with this? I don't see that on no fucking warning label when I'm going to buy no TV. Please don't lay with the tub. I don't see that shit. Why should we have to write something for shit that people do stupid shit? We know how many people try to kill themselves with bleach and all of that shit, and it says do not drink, do not try to end life. It just say do not drink. You won't give a fuck what else you do with it. If you bleach your man clothes, if you put pouring on your skin, if you bathe in it, don't say none of that. Do not bathe in. It don't do it say that. Girl, I'm like, this shit is dumb. Like, why should they have to write that? It clearly says on the bottle what's the ingredients, what's it for, what surfaces to use it on, because that's what it's for. Why should it have to say, do not put in hair? For what? Why would you be in the hardware aisle looking? Girl, why would you be in a hardware aisle looking for something to put in your fucking hair? Because that's what I'm going to think. As a company, you call me, fuck this bitch doing in the hardware aisle looking for shit to put on her hair. What the fuck is wrong with her? Who is she? Shiny head bitch. Like, girl, you running around being a trifling bitch, and we supposed to feel sorry for you. The fuck out of here. Girl, please, that shit is dumb like you. You want around all this pain and you want sympathy and empathy for what? There's people running around here suffering from alopecia and all type of shit. Where's they GoFundMe's? Where's they verified? Where they 500,000 followers? They don't get to sue nobody because they got alopecia. A cancer patient don't get to sue because they go bald because of chemo and other. They don't get to do that. That's why I'm having sympathy and empathy for. And I know dumbass bitch that decided to sit there and put a hardware glue in her fucking head. Oh well, dummy. Oh well, goofy. Because then she thought it was okay to put in her shit. Imagine if she had a daughter, a couple daughters, and she was about to do their shit before they left, and her broke ass ain't had no more jail. She would have put that shit in their hair too. Stupid bitch. No, I don't feel sorry for no dumbass hoe. No, you're dumb. You're a dumbass bitch. And I'll say it to your face. You are a stupid bitch. I don't give a damn who feels sorry for you. I don't. That was dumb. Completely avoidable. Bald head bitch. Sitting there, you can't put that type of shit on crumbs. No fucking way. Sitting there with 2 centimeters worth of hair. Trying to style it. Oh my God. No, I don't feel sorry for that hoe. Not even a little bit. Not even on the verge. That shit was dumb. Completely avoidable. But let's feel sorry for her. This is horrible. That company should have to pay. What did the company do? What did they do? Ain't nobody stated that because trying to force it and say that they should have put do not put in hair or no, they should not have to do that. Why? That makes no sense. It's not what it's for. Why should nail companies have to put do not put in hands? If you decide to take a nail and a hammer and nail a nail through your hand, why should you be able to sue the nail company? Why should you be able to sue the hammer company? Who the fuck told you to do that? It's not what it's for. That is dumb. If I fall on my steps right now, can I sue the wood company? My God, all because I fell. Shit, if the wood weak or anything like that, this is my house. That means that I gotta pay to get a replaced. I ain't got no fucking landlord. I can't sue nobody but me. The fuck? This dumbass bitch. She decides I'm gonna go put this shit in my hair. Now everybody feels sorry. This don't make no sense. This is my life now. Why are we overlooking the fact that this is a stupid bitch in front of us? That this is a fucking hood rat in front of us. Like this bitch gonna take any money anybody sending her to go get like hair transplants and shit like that. She's not. She can try to live a cozy life off of sympathy for making a stupid ass decision as a grown ass motherfucking woman. It ain't like no 15, 16-year-old actually did no shit like that. This is a grown ass, stupid ass bitch. That's what the fuck is in front of us right now. This ain't no learning lesson. We don't use that shit no way. See, what black woman going into the stores looking for gots to be spray glue and shit? Who? Especially for their fucking head. See, black women want gel, something you rub your motherfucking finger around. And if they get some hairspray, it's gonna say Tresemme, Suave. It's gonna say some shit like that. Some shit that go in your motherfucking head. Ain't no black woman going to no store looking for no motherfucking gots to be. Oh, no Gorilla Glue. Shit. The fuck? Like it shouldn't be white girls walking in the store looking for no motherfucking Pro Style. Fuck you need that for? Girl, get with this bitch, this mousse. Get with this good mousse, bitch. Fuck you grabbing Pro Style for, ho? So it's the same thing with her. And it ain't like she bought the shit. The shit was already there. She made it seem like I went to the store and bought some Gorilla Glue for my hair and came home and this is what happened. No, you ran out of the white people shit. Whoever left that gossip to be at your house, bitch, because you don't use that. You don't use that. You was hanging out with a white friend when your white homegirls came over there. Y'all went out. She fucked around, left that shit over there in the bathroom. Girl. And then your landlord or somebody left that goddamn Gorilla Glue over there after they was gluing your goddamn countertop back together. Your dumb ass took and set it in a motherfucker bathroom and decided to use it. Stupid ass. What the fuck does that have to do with us? What does that have to do with the company itself? What did they do to be sued? That's ridiculous. Like, girl, you're going to have to take this one. Girl, you're going to have to swallow this one. That's how I look at it. You got to swallow that shit, sir. Because you did it. Like, what the fuck? They don't say nowhere on the bottle for hair. That ain't no pink of the moisturizer. That ain't none of that shit. Girl, you tried it. Most black women don't even use gel no more. There's all other type of shit you can use, all type of different conditioners and shit that you can use. Like, and you know, because most black women wear a lot of wigs now, so their hair is a lot healthier. So smearing all that gel and all of that shit in there, they're not doing that. Like they're not. Shit, a lot of black women don't even use gel no more. Shit, you sitting there with them crumbs on the motherfucking top of your head, forcing it to fit thought ass bitch. She's still 40 trying to pull niggas. Like, girl, still trying to come home with 19 and 18-year-olds fighting bitches in the streets and shit with a helmet on your head, dumbass. Only a dumbass, seriously. I mean, you got to think of a person's mental capability to go in the bathroom and spray some hardwood glue in their head. Like, okay, girl, it ain't shit up there. You sitting here with a fade trying to, girl, there was no length to that hair. It wasn't thick, none of that. That shit was to the bitch scalp. That's how you know it was crumbs. Girl, stop trying to make it seem like you had butters. No, you did not. No, you did not at all. Shit, no, the fuck you didn't. Your shit was not long. No, it wasn't. Ponytail struggle. And then on top of that, you gonna put some of this shit in there? Girl, and you already giving yourself carpal tunnel trying to put this shit in a ponytail just so you could put the fake ponytail on top of a beach. Girl, hands on red, fingers on numb, trying to put this shit in the ponytail beach. Like, girl, you were already sitting here damn near done broke your the shoulder blade 3 times, losing grip, trying to put this motherfucker in a ponytail. So that's why you ain't got no fucking jail now. Cause you gotta do all of this just to get this shit together so that it's touching each other. Shit, you put some motherfucking gel bleach in your hair bleach, and then when you trying to brush it so that you could get it to blend bleach, it's crumbs. Like it ain't really much you could do. So you gotta slick that bitch down, bitch. Girl, you gotta add a lot, baby. You know, it's a lot. That's a motherfucking process. Thank you, Angela Johnson, for the super sticker. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Girl, it's a lot at all. Girl, it's a fucking lot. Fucking crumbs. And she trying to make it seem like she had her shit was flowing down her back and all of that shit. Bitch, you can barely put this shit behind your ear. Girl, cut it out. Fuck around, cut the skin underneath your ear, bitch. Just trying to, put that shit behind your ear. Girl. Ugh. I cannot stand people with fades trying to do shit with people with, that actually got hair. Like, even if it's like to your shoulder, below your ear, it's still having a little bit of some length. Bitches ain't got shit. Call it a perm. Girl, that's the type of bitch that S-curl her shit, perm her shit, deep condition her shit, and then try to lay her shit down. Then trying to sit under a motherfucker blow dry. Girl, she'll do all of that. She'll perm it, S-curl it, deep condition it, all of that shit just to go sit under the motherfucking hair dryer. Then want to talk about put my shit in a wrap. Girl, you could not wrap a fade. Girl, this straight motherfucker afro. Like, girl, Mm-mm. Girl, this is girl. Girl, you sitting here with this mother beach. Girl. And she's sitting here with a ponytail struggle. And trying to, girl, you know how long it took her to put that ponytail in? Girl, she was spraying that shit in her head and it was laying how she wanted it to lay, bitch. She was happy as fuck. You could have told her shit till it dried. And then she gonna go sit under a dryer. Girl, this bitch was sat underneath a dryer. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Thank you, Recco Phillips. I just love you, Sean. Oh, I love you too. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, sweetie. Girl, I can fucking not. So it's like, girl, then you gonna go sit under a motherfucker dryer with that cement on your goddamn head? And then, why did it take you so fucking long? With your funky body ass. Why it take you so long, bitch? You sat there over a month, damn near, what was it, a month? Or so she sat there with that shit like that? Like, if she would have went right away, it's probably, they could have done more. Your nasty ass been walking around for the last 30, 40 fucking days with this shit stuck in your head. You should have took care of that shit immediately. Shit, when you woke up the next day with your shit on fleek. Lord, hairstyle ain't moved, bitch. Hairstyle, period, solid as a rock. Lyce. I am the lights, bitch. Like, girl, you should have noticed that when you woke up the next day. Stiff wear, bitch. You should have noticed that the next day, y'all. You wake up, your hairstyle ain't moved. You on ready. You wake up on ready, bitch. Girl, you should have knew something was wrong. There, I would have knew. I would expect my shit to at least when you got the gel on the side, at least a little piece of it come out, bitch. So you be annoyed by it because you feel like you either gotta wash it or put a little more gel in the bitch. So it's just like because that piece keeps sticking out because you laid on the bitch while you was asleep, bitch. So it's just like, yeah. And so, girl, you either gotta put some more gel on the beach or you gotta, wash it and do it over. So it's just like I really don't want to do it over. So, and I'm trying to run to the store real quick. So I'm gonna take a whole bath when I get back. I don't give a damn. Shit, I'm hungry. Shit, I'm about to go. This nigga ain't got no food. So, beach, you got that little touch up. And if that nigga ain't got no, if you at his house, you just take a little bit of water, beach, and rub that shit. See if he got a little comb or something. Get it together real quick. Girl, you woke up and your shit was on perfection. Girl, you woke up and your shit was done while sleep type shit, bitch. Like somebody was whipping you real quick before you woke up. Like, girl, you already knew. It was a whole issue. Her GoFundMe raised over $10,000 and she ain't gonna do nothing but give it to a nigga. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's stuck. So like, girl, she ain't gonna do nothing but cash the nigga out. Get one of them little 17, 18-year-olds that's a cute little pair of Jordans Beach. Girl, girl, I want to see what she gonna do with her hair. Since she getting all these GoFundMe's. And like, bitch, I'm gonna need to do some transplants. I need to see some of the baddest lace fronts moving. I'm gonna need beach Jonathan or Tay to sing you some beach some wigs beach. Like I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need something, girl. That ponytail, it was up, it was stuck, it was up, it was stuck. Like, girl, we don't give a damn. I don't give two fucks about this girl. I'm just keep it real. That's what her dumb ass get. You are a stupid bitch. Like you are stupid. Like, girl, I don't feel sorry for you at all. You are trash and you are way too old to have this type of problem. Way too old, girl. Way too old. That ponytail was laid though, girl. That ponytail was hard as fuck. That ponytail was hard as fuck. Bitch had on a whole helmet. And then I seen her head. I was like, oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. I saw that dent in a front beach. I said, is that a dent? I said, what do you call that? I was like, oh, my God. Thank you, Stephanie. Oh my God, I love you. Thank you. I'm dead too early for this shot. My stomach hurt. I'm like, period. I am the light, girl. She tried it. She had nice edges. Where? Girl, that ponytail was back five. Girl, I don't. Girl, we must have been looking at the wrong edges. Girl, I gotta go back and look, or because that ponytail was started in the middle of her head. That's why she had a low. That's when you know you got crumbs. When your ponytail is low, when you got a little bit of hair reach, at least beach, because your ponytail be higher. You can rock that high pony beach, but when your ponytail damn near at the back of your throat, oh shit, when your ponytail at the back of your throat, bitch, when it's all the way back there, that's when it was a struggle getting it together. This was a process. This was a process. Y'all know how them bitches be at school. Them girls that barely got a ponytail, bitch. It look like a little dandelion on top of it, but they swear that shit laid. And they got baby hairs and they sitting there trying to talk shit. Girl, ponytail be on dandelion. Girl, girl be on little sunflower, bitch. So, girl, they be trying it. I be like, bitch, sit down. Like, I used to look at them like, girl, sit down. Oh, you ain't got no hair to pull. So that means them all face shots. Like, girl, you ain't got no hair. So them all face shots. You could at least have some weave in. Girl, them is all face shots. Please sit down somewhere, girl. You cannot talk shit with a ponytail struggle. Like, girl, your shit is barely in a ponytail. Like, the back is already coming out. Like, girl, please sit down. It ain't nothing to grip. Nothing to grip. All they got to do, it ain't nothing to grip. Nothing. So you either gonna wear a hoodie and get swung around this motherfucker bathroom, bitch, or swung around this motherfucker cafeteria, bitch, or them gonna be all face shots. Cause that's all you can do to a bitch when you can't, grip them how you want to grip them, bitch. Cause black girls don't play. Most of them grab your head so they can get a good hit, so the hits can really lock, bitch. Like especially if they trying to uppercut you, and shit like that, bitch. It's easier when you got that bitch hair, cause then she's sitting where you want her to sit. Cause you at wild. This no, let me bitch. No, put your head up. This is where I need you. Now stay right here so I can dog walk your ass real quick. Like, girl, you getting on my nerves with all of this moving and backing up and shit. Girl, just come on. Shit, let's fight. So you gotta grip the bitch real good. But if you find a bitch that ain't got no hair, them all face shots. I mean, what you grabbing her shirt? Like what her titties? Like what are you grabbing? So girl, girl, them bugs you will drag you like a rag doll, girl. Period. That's you got to get girl. That's how you drag a bitch. You gotta girl. You get them go wop 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 wop. So it makes it a little bit easier. But old girl with the ponytail struggle trying to grab a bowling ball, that'll throw you off. That'll throw you off because if you're trying to grab her hair and shit, you like, girl, you trying to grip and shit, and it's like trying to pick up a bowling ball. Like you like, wait a minute, like that throw you off. Like this bitch is cheating. Her head is made of metal. Like, no, you can't have no glass head trying to fight me, bitch. Like that's not fair. That's not fucking fair. She cheating. That's cheating. Mm-hmm. Her that means period. Girl, I mean, what we grabbing? What we grabbing? What the fuck is we grabbing? And I'm gonna need her to act like she can't wear wigs. Like, why is she acting like she can't wear wigs? Or why is she just acting like her life is over? Like, girl, you been bald headed like your whole life. We can tell. Girl, like you've been bald headed a very long time. Like the longest you probably had hair was probably from like 0 to 10. Once you start taking over your own shit, that's when you started losing it. I feel like your mama had you together. hmm And then you start fucking around the 12, 11, 12. So that's when you start doing your own hair, and it just kind of, because she's a hood rat. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That is a hood rat. I know hood rats when I see one. That's a hood rat. That's a hood rat. It's a lot of bitches in her neighborhood that do not like her, that do not fuck with her. She done been beat up a lot. That's one of them skinny bitches that's been beat up a lot. One of them skinny bitches that will suck niggas' dicks at parties and all of that shit, and then act like she ain't do nothing. Sit there, smoke up everybody weed, breath stank, all of that shit. Same ponytail for a month, asshole. Like that's a hood rat. I know a rat when I see one. That's a hood rat. Mm-hmm. No judgment. I'm just saying that's a hood rat. I know a trifling bitch when I see one. That's one of them. That's type of bitch that's 40 and your friend and you 40 and a fuck your son that's 19, 20. That's just turned 18. She'll fuck him. She that type of bitch. She that type of bitch. Fucking her friend whole son. That's what she giving. That's what she giving. hmm That's what she giving. Can't have children because she been fucking too long. She started fucking too early. Because a lot of women don't realize that you can fuck up your system by about to hit puberty and you already on your fourth nigga and you ain't even hit puberty yet and you already on your fourth boyfriend, already on your fourth dick, and you ain't even hit puberty yet. A lot of bitches don't realize that. I have friends that I done cussed out and said that shit during cussing them out. Like, bitch, you always got somebody kids. Like, stop trying to come over here and get my kids. It ain't my fault you been fucking since 9. Stop running around bragging about that shit. Mm, mm. You tried it. You fucking tried it. Mm. Y'all used to brag about that shit. Y'all used to mock the girls that were still virgins at 15, 16 years old. Y'all used to mock them like, girl, you still a virgin, girl. It ain't my fault that you been fucking since you was 7. Girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Mm, Watch I have a family before you. Nah. Ha, aha, bitch. Aha. Watch I have a family before you, hoe. Shit, girl, you ain't number 17 on your 8th abortion. Okay, girl. Um, okay, girl. Alrighty, bitch. Okay, girl. Um, hey, LaShondra, boo. How you are? Thank you for super chat. Sean, you be on these heifers. Girl, they be trying it. Girl, LaShondra, these trifling bitches. Um, what time are you going on station head, Sean? Hi, Coco. I will be going on station head probably. I don't know. So I'm gonna do a hot topics on station head. So and just in a few hours, I'm gonna try to go work out for a little bit because I didn't work out yesterday, so I feel like a fat whore. Um, oh my goodness, I gotta keep it right, keep it tight, or my husband will leave me. Um, I be telling him that all the time. I'm like, well, if you won't always walking around calling me fat, it's like I don't ever call you fat. Verbally, I don't know what the fuck you be thinking. Sometimes you be looking at me and I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bitch. I be like, why you looking at me like that? Like, am I fat now? You looking at other niggas? That's what we doing. Let me know you ain't got to cheat by yourself now. You ain't got to cheat by yourself. You sure don't. You out here sucking dick while I'm out here eating pussy. So I mean, it's fine. hmm That is fine. You ain't never got no Snapchat in the middle of the night of me eating pussy. hmm Girl, messes me. What you doing? This? What you doing? Eating the whole pussy. What you doing? I ain't doing shit. Just over here, shit. Eating a kookaroo. What you doing? Period. Period. Group effort. Absolutely. hmm These motherfuckers ain't got to cheat by themselves. I want to as well. Don't be acting like you want to be fucked. People want to fuck me. Oh my god. Stop acting like only people want you. Like it's not. I can promise. Suit that ass up, mommy, and make it roll, bitch. Shit, I go out here. Shit, ain't nothing to pop it like a drop it. Shit, drop right down on some dick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pop right into some pussy. Shit, that's not an issue. That is not a problem. That is not a problem. I gonna make a whole child. Mm-hmm. Don't you fucking play with me. I'll go ahead and make some more churn. Girl. I'll go ahead and make some more churn. You been visiting the people's streams, girl. I don't visit nobody, girl. I make shit ain't not make it a reality. Girl, he know it ain't no threat. That's what they gotta love about his ass. He know I'll be playing. I will. Yes, I will. I sure will. I don't give a damn. Like, ain't no point in me. I ain't scared of you. Shit, I be having to tell him that. Like, I don't. Why do you think I need your permission to go out here and cheat? Who told you that? If I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it. You either catch me or you don't. So it's just. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, it is what it is. Oh, it is what it is. Oh, as long as you don't cheat, I won't. Like that's it. If I get a wisp of you cheating, if I just get my intuition, just keep telling me I'm just gonna start having sex with people. Shit, it's gonna be protected for the most part. Oh my god. I bring a couple condoms. Shit, I'll be too scared to talk like that. Girl, don't be. Don't be, cause he ain't gonna be scared to apologize for fucking on somebody else, girl. These niggas don't never be scared to say they sorry, but they love they love committing the motherfucking act. But they don't mind apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry, and we don't talk about this. We done been here. So we here again. Don't try to shut me out. Don't try to We gonna talk about you cheating on me as long as I fucking want to. They're like, what do you mean? I know we just talked about this yesterday. So I want to talk about it again. Shit, maybe the more we talk about it, the less you'll think about doing it. That's when you motherfuckers run right back to these bitches' house. After we had a conversation, we'll talk about that shit no more. Then all of a sudden you find a new bitch. Weird. So no, we're gonna keep talking about this shit. Yeah. You don't want to talk about shit, don't do the shit. You don't want to go to jail, stop committing crimes. But we gonna talk about that shit every day. Y'all think I be playing about this shit? I am not playing. He can go get the mail and come back in the house and like, so you got this in the mail. Oh, did I get anything from my PI? What's that? My private investigator. I got to keep tabs on motherfuckers now. Mm-hmm. I'm breaking that shit up at all costs, anytime, any fucking time. Baby, what you want to see? I don't know. What did she eat? What did she eat when y'all was together? I want to avoid that. Mm, fuck out of here. You want to go see a movie? Did y'all go see one? Did y'all go see a movie? I'm gonna talk about this shit whenever I want to. I don't give a fuck where we at. Be at your motherfucking mama house. She could be cooking. You want me to make you a plate? No, your son cheated. He can do it. He ain't doing nothing. Mm-mm. Let your cheating son make it. I'm gonna talk about it wherever I want to. Period. They're gonna ask us at the line if you want paper or plastic. Maybe we should get plastic because when we was getting paper, that's when you was cheating. Maybe we should get plastic. We got to start changing shit. Mm-hmm. Anytime I can bring it up, can you open my door? I hear you be opening doors for bitch. Can you let me in, please? Mm, thank you. I appreciate it. Mm. I got a permanent attitude. I do. I get over when the fuck I'm ready. I don't need no assistance, no help. I don't need none of that. I'm gonna talk about this shit till I just don't want to talk about it no more. Then I know I'm over it. But until then, we gonna talk about this shit since I'm sitting here putting up with your stupid ass. We're gonna talk about it. Oh, shit, bring that shit up all the time. Yeah, get on their motherfucking nerves. Why not? Sometimes that's how you can tell if they cheating still, because especially if they want to leave right away. Follow them. Follow them. Follow them. Gotta yes, yes. The motherfuckers they think they slick. Well, I mean, you gonna be like this all day. I might as well just go into the crib. Okay. Bye, nigga. Get that nigga a minute or two to pull off. Go on out there. Hit that remote start on that nigga. Go on. Follow him. Go see where he going. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you say yourself. Sometimes you say yourself, bitch. Mm-hmm. He's sitting up here talking shit. Girl, my attitude is harder than the gorilla girl ponytail. Period. Mine too. If I'm a deal with you, I mean, I don't have to. So, she just go Greco style. Period. Remember when he got stabbed, girl? I was hollering. I said, Joey, that's what your messy ass get. Nah, dumb ass. And then he be trying to force the dudes to answer back up. You was a whole dude. Like, that's what your ass get. Like, I did not feel bad for him. I didn't want him to die, but I did not feel bad for him. I like the other dude, the one that actually passed away. God rest his soul. What was his name? The Kent one. The Kent one. I liked his tattoos. He was a cute little white boy. I was like, "Ooh, you're a cute white boy." The Kent one. Him. I liked him, and y'all know he just died mysteriously at the beginning of his. He was like what 30, 31, something like that. He just died, just randomly. But I liked him because he asked the hard questions, but he stayed away. Like he didn't get like close to the dudes and like stuff like that. These people are upset. Like you are catching them cheating. Like you never know how they're gonna react. They done got guns pulled on them, all type of shit. I'm like, yeah, no. I would definitely keep my distance. Was it a drug overdose? No. Was it? No. That is sad. Fuck drugs. Fuck drugs, yo. Um, Alongside, I had to like this show. You did that with stitches. Period. Or I'll show y'all my stitches, but they gross. I was gonna send Tip West a picture just to so she could just be like, ew. But no, she would be like, oh, you poor thing. I know she would. Hair flip. But I was gonna send her a picture just to try to gross her out. Um, they got Peter Guns on there. Not low. Oh my goodness. I used to cry laughing when people be like, Peter Guns is sexy. Really? He's always gave me like grandpa face. He's always given me like grandpa face. But I'm like, okay, girl. Wasteland Warriors, thank you. For the $5 super chat, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, Sean, I love you. I'm a new step. I love you too, Lita. Welcome aboard. Girl, we messy over here, girl. Girl, we messy. Girl, we is messy. He's wrinkly, period. I just never thought he was cute. I'm just like, Amina, girl, what you and what the fuck is y'all fighting over? Like, ew, gross. He looks like a local barber, right? Period. Mm-mm. He was sexy in the old way, even back in the day. Oh, what's the girl? Mm, okay, girl, I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one. Um, Girl, I cannot. You lying? So he like the host? Peter Guns? Oh hell no! You can't have two bitches living next door to each other while you cheating and then trying to give people advice. Oh, he can't give no advice. No advice. Which dude? Did y'all hear dude from like in crew passed away by suicide? Who? Which one? Who? I hope it's not the light skinned one because he was kind of cute. The gay one, the bi one, the one that had the kid. I was like, oh, he's sexy, yo. I was like, finally, like they're giving us some eye candy because as the gays, we never got any eye candy on there, like as somebody actually being, gay, besides like the straight dudes. So, yeah, I was like super happy that he was on there. Who y'all talking about? Who died? Is it us? Is it Sky? Because I don't care. Mm. Is it Sky? Because if it's Sky, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a damn. Um, oh, Fly from Chicago. Oh, sad. Oh, now I don't know the Chicago season. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to go look. Oh, light skin with your is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look. I don't know that season. His name was Fly Tatted. His name rings a bell, but I can't put a face to it. So that's sad. That's horrible. That is sad. Period. No, that's sad. If it was Sky, I was like, it's unfortunate, but it's not her. Mm. I can't fucking stand Sky. Mm-mm. I can't fucking stand her. And it's a homicide. It was said. Oh, it wasn't suicide. Oh, that's crazy. Chicago is dangerous. Far from Charmaine's shop. Mm. Well, all that shit be so fake. I'm not talking about his death. I'm just talking about like, Charmaine. That bitch ain't had no shop. She linked up with a bitch that had a shop so she could make it seem like she was going against Ryan and all of them. They so that shit just needs to be over. Like the only season I think that they should still do is New York. But Black Ink Chicago, all that shit, go away. Go away. We sick of Don. We sick of Ashley. This nigga still out here cheating and shit. He joined fitness competitions to get better dick to other bitches, and she's still sitting there. Just a weird ass though. So we sick of them. And I'm sick of Ryan. I'm sick of him and feeling like we supposed to praise him because he's taking care of other people cheering. We not. Um, you started a responsibility to keep it. Um, I'm just sick of them. We sick of Rachel. We sick of her. Ryan, she don't want you. Clearly, you got a little dick because Rachel is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. So clearly, your dick is trash. So, and it's rumored that you got a little dick. So, yeah. Mhm. Black and Compton was trash. Agreed. Agreed. Best thing about it was Kyla's boyfriend. He's cute. Other than that, boring. Um, Chicago was a lot. It was. I just feel like they should just get rid of it. They should just get rid of it. Sean, I'm pregnant again. Girl, you is. Why? Girl, stop having these children. I'm just kidding. Oh, y'all know they say Kiki Y pregnant with her 11th child. I gotta go look into that. I'm like, oh Lord, again. What about Tasha K? What about her? What about that? Oh, I got stitches. Let him heal. You got see on what? What you got see on, girl? On what? In NYC is fake too. It's real people, place, and situations. No, I agree. I think all of them is, but I still like enjoyed, like Duchess and C's and all of them people. Their relationship just seemed more organic. Sean, you still can't have pregnant moms. Kiki got pregnant for sympathy. I cannot talk. I saw somebody Funky Dineva and it was like Michelle AT Alien or something like that. Is that what y'all talking about? Oh, Funky Dineva snapped on Tasha K on live last night. Where was she? Was she there? Or was they just talking about her? Because I know Jason Lee don't like her. I know Armand's not fond of that bitch. And I don't feel like TS like that bitch either. So I don't feel like anybody on that panel. Oh shit. I don't think anybody likes her. So why did he go off? Why did he go off? He didn't answer my question. So this was that a question? Oh, hold on, let me go back up because the chat be lit. It says, Sean, you still can't have pregnant minds. Is that what you're talking about? Girl, that's a statement. That's not a question. Because we are pregnant mind. Girl, that was stressed. Courtney stressed us out, girl. I'm just kidding. Um, Kiki need to stop what she's doing for her. Yeah, she was just on Fox Soul with Claudia now. I seen her post it, Kiki. I'm like, girl, black people are not the only people that have been oppressed. Why you pregnant? Why you pregnant? Let me find out. Are you pregnant? You pregnant, Alexis, girl? You ain't asked me nothing about getting no fucking pregnant. Wait a minute. Michelle AC Alien has beef with him for like 6 years, so he addressed her last night. I did see that I heard that he addressed her. I didn't see it, but I heard that he addressed her. Um, some people said it was disappointing, and then some people said like it was a long time coming, I guess. Um, yeah, I haven't really like been keeping up with Funky Dineva. I don't have anything, I like Funky, whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Um, I guess I gotta go watch if I can. If I can. So what exactly is Clubhouse? It is a 86-way phone call from what I was told. I'm told it's like, 3,000 people on the phone at once. That's what I was told, girl. Mhm. Yeah. Yes, she is. I don't care for Claudia, so no thank you. Why do y'all don't like Claudia? A lot of people don't like her. Misty says she a whole 6 months shine. Who? Now y'all gotta clarify. Uh, Alexis, are you pregnant? Alexis, I'm gonna need you to DM me fucking now if you're pregnant, girl. so I can yell at you in private. Um, I'm at home and it's double lockdown, snowing outside. Oh, gross. Sorry, Nikita, girl. You cute in your picture though, beach. Girl, fuck these hoes, baby. Fuck that snow, girl. Um, Funky addressed her on 5 to 6 platforms. Who is obsessed? Ooh, ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, girl. Hold on, because I'm gonna. I'm trying to. The chat's going fast. Okay, so G Johnson, hey girl, said that Funky addressed her on 5 to 6 platforms. So who is obsessed? Funky, they saying it's you, bitch. They saying you obsessed with the Michelle girl now. Mm, girl. Hey Nikita, I'm on South London. Hi. Oh my god, why you just saying hi to her? Saria, girl. You ain't gonna say hi to me. I know I'm not too ghetto. Do you have Bigo? Yes. And I'm about to get on there cussing bitches out. Yes, all. Yes, all. I am not gonna Bigo to be nice. I'm just letting people know. I don't give a fuck. So people are like, all Sean doing Bigo is start shit. So, what about it? What about it? What about it? What about it? Um, no Funky, not Michelle, just stank. Ooh. Whoa. Hello. Sean, please address Mooseface Nene Leaks been canceled. She's still living, Tracy. Nene's still living. Girl. Mm, that bitch still living. I'm looking to that. Hold on. Hi. Heather Browns. Hi. Oh my god, hi. Um, Miss T, you're about to get me cussed out. You stressing. Alexis, are you pregnant? Oh my god. I feel like I should be your baby's like godfather. So I can take care of your baby. Um, what is it? So I can follow you. I will put it on my community. Because girl, I have no idea. I will put it in my community, y'all. I will. And the link so y'all can go right to it. I love this channel. Not sure how I found it. Um, and never left. I love it. Hey Sean. Hey, no, girl, don't try to make me smile. Don't try to make me fucking smile. You just came up here talking to just Nikita like I'm not here, girl. You see me in the club, walk past me to say hi to her, then come back and say hi to me. Mm-mm. Girl, you should have said hi to me right away. I still love you though. Um, Daniva only addressed her because she was talking about him with his channel. Got shot down. Oh, got shut down. Oh. Other than that, he was not talking about her. Oh, okay. Drea said, wait a minute. Hold on. Working with a monster. She said, wait a minute. Hold up. My weed man needs to be on Bigo doing exercise workout. Damn, I'm thinking, who? Oh, yo, weed man be on there for real? Hmm. XXX workout. What are those? Oh my god. Oh, like what is that? Sean, did you see Megan's live? It was hard to watch. Megan, the you talking about Pegasus? You talking about Pegasus? I don't watch shit Pegasus do. I am sick of her. I am so fucking sick of her. Mm-mm. No, I do not. I don't plan on doing no more commentary on her or nothing unless it's relevant. Other than that, I don't watch nothing Pegasus do. No, I am sick of her. I am sick of Pegasus. I am tired of that tall bitch. I am sick of her. Yep. I'm sick of her and them fucking hottest. The fucking manure picker uppers. That's what their name should be. The manure getters. I heard it's a hating ass bitch that don't like that I don't like. Meg, hey ho. I show down, bitch. Go do a video about it. Weird ass hoe. I don't like that he don't like Meg because I'm a hottie. Your old ass a hottie. You know what's the age limit, right? Girl. Like, you know what's the age limit? You know. You can't be pushing 50 talking about some you a hottie. Pushing 60, you a fucking hottie. No, you're not. Girl, no, you is not. I'm a hottie. Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Girl, it is the age limit on being a motherfucker hottie. These bitches be 56 talking about some I'm a hottie because they know, go in, babe. I want to smoke with me. They say that and, they just feel like they're hottie. I'm a savage. Because you know 2 songs you a hottie. Mm, okay. There is a fucking age limit. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I was on IG and saw Yandy. Oh, Yandy and Tour from the No La Baby. And I was there. I even know her voice. They was live. Them clout chasing bitches. Mm, I cannot stand. I cannot stand. I used to like Yandy. I stopped liking Yandy when she let Chrissy kick her in the coochie in the club. Hmm. Hmm. I said, "How you let her kick you?" I would have beat her ass. Oh yeah, I would have relaxed, act like I didn't want to fight none of that shit, and was still right outside. And as soon as she would have came around, her and that mole, I would have wrapped that hoe up. Okay, okay, she would have got wrapped up when she came out that motherfucker club. Fuck a Jim Jones. I'm not worried about that nigga. He gonna find me anyway. This bitch done kicked me. Oh yeah, that's when I stopped working for you. When that hoe kicked me. Mm. So I stopped liking her then. That made me love Chrissy. I fell in love with Chrissy. That made me fall in love with Chrissy. And that made me not like Andy. Like how you sit here, and that was the second straw for me because the first straw was when Yandy sat there and let Chrissy pull us, wrap Kimbella around that motherfucker hotel floor when she let her whoop Kimbella ass. All over that stupid bitch Emily that's getting teeth knocked out and shit. That was first strike. That was strike one because Yandy should have did more because you brought her here. And the second strike was when she let Yandy kick her in the coochie. Actually, the second strike was when she was at the studio with Jim, and Jim took Chrissy's side over her. And then the third strike was when she kicked Yandy. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're a dumb bitch. Shout out to Tiffany for the super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. Oh my god, I love you. Thank you. Money make me come. And we gone. Originate back with wife and girl, they never separated. Stupid bitches stay making stupid decisions. So I wouldn't expect her to do anything smart. Nothing. Mm-mm. Sean, did you watch the Love and Hip Hop fan reunion? Absolutely not. I hate Love and Hip Hop. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I think it's a very trash show. Um, I'm glad that it's like low key over. It's like they're striving to try to make it relevant, but it's coming to an end, and I'm excited about it. So yeah, it's time for something new. So yeah, I did not watch. Mm-mm. I'm ready for Love and Hip Hop to be gone. To be gone. The main reason I want Love and Hip Hop to be gone is because I'm tired of these younger women feeling like as long as they fuck a nigga that has rapped and they have on a cute lace front and some certain surgeries and some long nails, and they feel like they can get on TV, by having those things. I don't feel like those should be goals. I don't think that that should be something to aspire towards. And I think that a lot of people couldn't, especially women, couldn't aspire towards it if it didn't exist. So if it goes away, I feel like a lot of that trash behavior will go away too. A lot of these insta thoughts, that are jumping on there, to try to get a seat, on Love and Hip Hop, and shit like that, so because they went from the point to where they only used people that mattered, that was connected, a girl, and then it went from just any goddamn body. It just went from anybody, went from people that actually mattered, that have been dating these rappers for years, and shit like that, to a bitch that just started dating them last week. And all of a sudden, it's the life. It is the life. It's like, what? Where the fuck did this person come from? Like, who is this? All absolutely justice for B. Absolutely, absolutely. And what's the lie? What's the lie? What's the lie? What's the lie? Hurry up. What's the lie? Um. So yeah, I'm just ready for it to be gone. Just go away. We lost a whole generation with love and hip hop. I agree. I agree. A lot of people don't realize how much it affects. I mean, you literally have girls in high school that are sitting there preparing themselves to like aspire to be that. I want to sleep with one of these people, and then I can just be like, what? Like, I don't feel like that should be something to aspire towards. You don't get on Love and Hip Hop just for being a rapper. You don't get on Love and Hip Hop for just being you. You get on Love and Hip Hop if you have a baby or who you're sleeping with at the time. If Cardi B wasn't allegedly sleeping with DJ Self, she would have never gotten on Love and Hip Hop. She would have never been on there. Let's not make it seem like Cardi went on there because of her music. She didn't. She didn't. Her famous tagline from that, but bitch have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever. That was about a nigga. Think about it. She didn't go on there because she was popping. She didn't go on there because her music was lit. That came after. That came after. Yeah, she was a social media influencer that was growing, that had a substantial amount of followers. And on top of that, she was connected to DJ Self. She was in a love triangle with DJ Self when she came back her final season with her sister and with old boy, and he was still dating, that girl Asia, whatever her name was. Once again, a love triangle. She was not on there because of her music. Bodak Yellow blew up that summer or whatever. Like, and then boom, Cardi was born. So let's not make it seem like, people be like, oh, I want to be like Cardi B, because Cardi B blew up because of Love and Hip Hop. No, Cardi B blew up because she had a plan outside of Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop did not blow Cardi up. I don't know why people feel that way. Yeah, that's when a lot of people first, started to know her. But what blew her up was Bodak Yellow. That was not on Love and Hip Hop. She didn't come out with Bodak Yellow on there. Like the Love and Hip Hop didn't promote Bodak Yellow. They didn't do any of that. Cardi blew up because of her. She didn't blow up because of no motherfucking Love Hip Hop. She just so happened to be on there. In that case, don't you think more women would have popped because of Love and Hip Hop? Why would Cardi be the only one? Because she came with a plan. Them other bitches, the Love and Hip Hop was their plan. Look at Meg Thee Stallion. Did she not audition for Love and Hip Hop? They didn't choose her. And look at her. Yeah, she auditioned to be on there. But since she didn't have no baby daddy or was stuck in no love triangle, they didn't want her. They didn't want her. And look at her. Now they so pressed. Now they so butthurt that they didn't. And it's no different with DJ Self. DJ Self did not believe in Cardi. DJ Self treated Cardi like shit as an artist. So when Bodak Yellow popped, who you think felt the worst when that shit dropped? DJ Self sitting there looking like a motherfucking idiot, like a dumb fuck. All this success could have been yours. This could have been your artist. This could have been your artist, but your dumb ass sitting here clout chasing, trying to make it seem like you that nigga and all these bitches is on your dick. Now you done lost a multi-million-dollar investment all over being a dumb fuck. Same thing with Meg Thee Stallion. Since she wasn't connected, to somebody sexually, no bueno. And look at her. That could have been another star that Love and Hip Hop could have said, we became big because, that person became big because of us, because people love trying to put Cardi's success on Love and Hip Hop. It doesn't have anything to do with Love and Hip Hop. She didn't become as a megastar until she left Love and Hip Hop. I'll be like, what the fuck do people be talking about? Thank you, Queen. I started your Surviving Chris Stokes from the beginning. Great work. Thanks for all your work. Thank you so much. More to come. More to come. More to come. More to come. And a lot of people be questioning me too, about like why I don't go live and talk about Chris Stokes or the sagas and stuff like that. I will do a live soon on it, but like my thing is like a lot of people think that I'm doing it because like I'm trying to reach out to Raz or that I'm trying to get Raz to interview or I'm trying to bring Raz on the show. I'm not trying to do any of those things. Like I said, I do it because I want to raise awareness to it. I feel that, with these victims, the certain stories always get buried, so I feel that as a blogger, or somebody that, does that, it's, a good job. Why not do something that affects people in a positive way, turning the negative into a positive? But I'm not on Raspy's nuts. I'm not on any of the victims' nuts. I'm not trying to interview any of them. I'm not trying to work with any of them. I'm not trying to do any of those things because you never know what a person's going through. And I don't ever want to benefit off of somebody's pain. So if, like I said, if these people reach out to me, then we can do a show. I will interview. That's fine. If that's in their energy, something that they want to do, because then whatever comes from it doesn't fall on me. It doesn't make it look like I'm running around clout chasing. I finally got this person. I interviewed them, and now all of these people are running around saying all this shit about them. And, like even when I interviewed Ricky Romance, the information that came out of that interview, he got a lot of flack for that. A lot of flack. There was a lot of things that were said, even that involved him, and he got a lot of, negative energy for it. You get a lot of negative press, with certain stuff like that. And you never know where a person is mentally. So if they're mentally to the point to where they feel like they want to sit down with me and talk about it, we can. But I am not, seeking an interview with anybody because that's not why I'm doing it. So, is Chris Stokes still bothering me? People that he deal with, do they still contact me? Absolutely. Hmm. They still contact me. Another YouTuber was doing a Chris Stokes yesterday. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's dope. I think people should keep it going. The more people talk about it, the better. The more people talk about it, the better. That's why I talk about things. I don't talk about them to be the only one talking about them. I don't talk about them to be like, this is my story. No, this is their story. We're just talking about it. We're just talking about it. That's all. This isn't my story. It doesn't belong to me. Chris Stokes has never done anything to me. This is not my story. I can relate to these men because some of the same things that happened to them happened to me. But this isn't my story. It does not belong to me. It's not mine. There's no ownership. They're not using like my literal content, to talk about it, which if they do good, I'm all for somebody playing my whole life if it's going to prove their point, about what they're trying to get out about somebody else's story. It's not my story. So, yeah, no, anybody that's talking about it, I think it's great. I think it's outstanding. I do. I'm super excited about that. That makes me happy. That doesn't, I'm not jealous or no. I'm glad. I'm glad. Now, if they were out trying to tell my story, like that's a little different, but no, I don't view it that way. I think we should all, I mean, if you have a channel and you feel some type of way about this, talk about it. You absolutely should. You should talk about it. A reality show about how not to use glue. Lord, I cannot. Sean, you did a great job having Raz's voice in the story being heard. We need to keep it going. No, absolutely. As much as I can, I will keep it going. But I'm not doing it for attention. Like I'm not doing it for attention from them. Like you keep doing it, and the more you talk about it, eventually they're going to want to interview with you. That isn't my point. I don't care where they go. How many interviews has Raspy done with other people since this story has, resurfaced? And I support it. I promote it. I put it on when he posts something about it, I'll post it. Like we be posting the same shit. So I'm in full support of him. Like, absolutely. I'm in support of him as a victim, not in support of him as a clout chaser. Like, no, I don't need any clout from it. It's not my story. How the fuck I'm gonna get caught out of a traumatic situation that happened to this man, or to these men and these women, that involved? No, absolutely not. It's not for me to do. So, nope. Nope. Sean, do you remember the video of Chris Kelly at a rehab saying JD is the reason it's falling out? I can't find it anywhere. Yes, I have that video. Well, not in particularly of him saying JD, but more so of like so deaf. Yes. Absolutely. It's not even worth being in Hollywood. I wouldn't say that. There are plenty of people in Hollywood that have great, situations. There are people that are in Hollywood and, they never have brushed past any of these issues, have had these problems. And I feel like those people are the ones who parents never leave their side. So it's the ones who parents just let the kids, go to make the money, and kind of just wait, So it's the ones that don't leave their kids aside. It's the ones that the Brandy Norwoods, like her mom, because that's how I would be. I wouldn't let these people make me not want to have my children like in the industry. I'm just going to do what a parent is supposed to do and always protect them. If I can't be there, they can't be there. End of story. End of story. They will go nowhere without me. Nowhere. They can do all of this shit. You're absolutely. If they want to travel, if they want to do these things, that's up to them. Yeah, I'm gonna be right there in support of them. But they can't go if I can't go, they can't go. There should be nowhere on this motherfucking planet that they should be able to go without me. Where? Like where? I mean, and think about it as a kid as they're changing, and stuff like that. Like there's a bunch of strangers handing them clothes, and shit like that. No, I need to be where the fuck my kid is at. If I can't be where they are, they're not doing it. There is no, oh, well, me and your daughter are going to fly out. We have our early 6 a.m. flight, but we will be back. No, you're right. Us as a motherfucking whole, don't ever book one motherfucking flight when it come to my baby. Two, fuck is you talking about? I don't give a when it's our flight. Shit, and she don't where she go, I fucking go. Where he go, I fucking go. Shit. Then you ain't gotta worry about the type of shit. You can have a Sky Jackson, you know. Uh um, and people like, cause ain't nothing happened to Sky. Her mama was every fucking step of the way. Tia and Samara. Their mama was there every fucking step of the way. Every fucking step of the way. And that's why they had a great experience in Hollywood. Because their parents never left them. That's why. It's the ones who let their kids, go. Thank you, Bella, as well, for the super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Bella. That's where the problem comes in. When you start letting the kids off on their own. And then what people say about Omarion, this is why I kind of saved him as the last piece. I can't remember to do. Well, actually, I got to do a J Book one too. But with Omarion had his mom. Omarion's mom was his stylist, hairstylist. So she actually went on tour with him. So it was harder for certain things to happen to him, but it doesn't mean that it didn't happen because it was times to where he was alone still with Chris. She wasn't there every step of the way, but she was there the majority. So, the other kids being on tour, missing their families, not being able to go home, scared to ask to go home and all of that stuff. Omarion has his mother. Omarion's brother was on tour with him as well. So Omarion had his mom, his brother, everybody that he would have super missed was right there with him. While J Book is missing his family, Raz is missing his mother, J Book missing his mom and dad, Lil Fizz is missing his parents. They don't have their parents. They didn't have that. But Omarion did. He had his mom, he had his brother, everybody that he loved, his immediate people, because their father wasn't there, Omarion and Orion. Their dad wasn't, like around like that. So it was more so they had a single mother, but she was present. She was there. So it was, and absolutely his mom was too busy to smash the. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, I'm the last video that because I'm a drop. I have two more videos to drop, and then I'm gonna focus on the other survivings that we're doing. So I'm gonna put it in like a just like a playlist of videos so that you can get from beginning to end, from video one to the last one, and then we're gonna drift into other sagas. But and then as new information comes or things like that, then we will go accordingly. Happy birthday, Boopalicious. Just love you, new to you. You need your own show. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, beautiful. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Um, so yeah, we will be drifting into more. Fizz had both parents. I thought Fizz does have both parents, but they weren't on tour. Not on tour. Omarion was the only person, but Omarion and Rasby. Omarion had his mom as his hairstylist, and Rasby had his cousin, Chris Stokes, who whom was allegedly abusing him. So other than that, nobody had family, that were with them. Nobody. Now Chris Stokes' family was there, like his mom would come on certain tours with them, and stuff like that. But like other than that, nobody had family. That their parents and stuff were at home. Like J Book had his mom and his dad in his life, just like Little Fizz. But they weren't present, like while they were on tour. They were out there on their own by themselves. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen, for the super chat. There was hold on, another. I hate skipping them. Wednesday. Thank you for the super chat, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. It was mom job to be there. Well, right. It was all of their parents' jobs to be there. J Book's father was not convinced in letting J Book go out on tour alone. So Chris Stokes, I guess, from what I was told, kind of made the deal a little better by giving him credits because his father played instruments, I believe. So he was giving him credits and whatnot. So just sweeten up the motherfucking deal, bitch. So yeah, absolutely. But none of their parents were there. And Omarion's mom wasn't there. Like she was there through moments of their tours, but she wasn't there like literally the whole, like every time they left. Like, no. There were plenty of places that Omarion went with the group without his mom. Plenty of places. Plenty. Plenty of places. I just find it weird. Like, that's why I'm gonna do one on Omarion. Y'all gonna find it weird too. It's weird how Omarion went from defending the fuck out of Chris Stokes when the allegations first started spreading to now he doesn't even mention him. And when he is brought up, Omarion has no relationship. There's nothing he says, which is weird because when these allegations first came out, Omarion, every time he interviewed, he defended the fuck out of Chris Stokes. I honestly feel what changed Omarion, I'm not going to say was Raz B. Maybe as he got a little bit older, he realized a little bit more. Like, I just don't feel like he's lying. But I feel that the key component is Orion. I feel that reason because Omarion and Orion have always been close. But within recent years, they have become inseparable. And I think it's a new bond. I think it's a new bond. I do. And I think it's more so of them actually facing it because I don't think that Omarion just didn't face it when it comes to the public. I think that it's literally an internal thing. A lot of people that certain things happen to you, you literally try to bury it to where you don't speak of it at all. Not even with family and friends. You just do not talk about it. And especially if it's something that's brought up in the public. If you won't even talk about it behind closed doors, you're damn sure ain't getting anything out of that person in public. So I just feel like Orion is the key component because they have always been close. I'm not trying to make it seem like all of a sudden but how they take pictures together, how every time you see Omarion pretty much, especially when he goes live or anything like that, Orion is always there. Like, I mean, them constantly taking pictures together, and things like that. They're not a group, they're not coming out with any music together, or anything like that. So it's just like, where did this newfound closeness come from? Like where, how, because they've been close. Like me, I'm close with my brothers, but we're not inseparable. It's not like every time you see me, you see them, you know, but we're still close. So, but now it's just like they are extremely close, and I feel like it's a new bond. Omarion has been had kids. Like Orion has been had a child. So that bond has been had. you know Marion's kids are getting older. Orion's kid is getting older. So that bond has been made. I just feel like it's a different type of bond, and I think it's a bond out of protection. To where Marion doesn't want to leave his brother's side. Now. So I just so we're definitely going to get into that, but I just find that weird. How Marion went from super backing Chris Stokes, and then years later till now, there's no relationship. There's no relationship. There's just nothing. And it's just like, why? Like that came from something. Same thing with Janae. I did get some tea on Janae, and unfortunately, I cannot share it because one, I told the person that I wouldn't, and I'm not. So it was just a way for me to get some information to go look into other things that I saw, because that person confirmed it. They confirmed what I thought. And when I sent, we talked, and like this person has their receipts. They're actually friends with Janae. They have pictures with Janae, videos with Janae. They have worked with her on countless occasions, and they are still friends to this day. So since they're still cool, especially, I don't want to ruin anything, and I don't want to make it look like, I don't feel like this person necessarily told me in confidence, but how we were talking, I feel like it was in confidence. I do. I just feel like they, because they're a fan of the work that I've been doing, and a lot of the things that I have brought to the table with information, they said that I'm spot on. There are some things that I didn't know, but with the majority of what you're saying, you are spot on. Like you are there. It's like damn near you like were there, type of situation. He was like, you're really good. Like you are really good at finding information, because the information that you have found, it is all linked. Like you are right. So with that being said, they did kind of verify some things, that I'm not gonna say kind of verify some things. They really did. They super verified a lot of shit and stamped, and it's like, look, I know this for a fact, and their receipts are like this person is in videos with Big Sean. I mean, just from Janae, from when she first came out, from when she was younger, like 17, 18, all the way up until she was like, 24, 25. They've been dealing with Janae for a very long time, and Big Sean. So yeah, I have no reason to not, like you said, we used to sit around and we used to talk, and she told me a lot of stuff, like I was told a lot of things, so yeah, so hair flip. So but yeah, we will be getting in to that, because I have other receipts on it, and I'm just going to use those receipts instead. But since I can basically confirm it, now I can say it, because before I can like necessarily prove it, and I don't like to say things that I can't prove. I don't like to say assumptions unless it's already out there. Then it's like, okay, I thought this too, and then I'll show y'all. But that's not really out there. Like it is, but it isn't. So but I will be doing a video on that too. I just gotta keep digging, keep on digging. But yeah, I just find that really weird, with Amarian. His relationship with Chris says a lot, because how Marcus Houston is brainwashed by Chris Stokes, I feel like that's how Amarian was, especially when B2K first broke up. I feel that Chris really had him brainwashed, like showering Omarion with gifts, all of that shit, like doing everything in his power to keep him underneath, that manipulation. And yeah, I just feel like if Omarion can break loose, I feel like Marcus Houston could too. But the difference between Marcus Houston and Omarion is Omarion didn't go out doing what Marcus did, allegedly. Marion's not out here, allegedly molesting people and, raping people, and he's not doing that. So, yeah, so I just feel like their stories are completely different. Marion to me is a victim, and Marcus Houston to me was a victim. At a point in time, he was a victim. While the things were happening to him, when he started doing them, you no longer are a victim. You are not a victim. That's not a victim to me. Have you been victimized? Yes. But are you still a victim? No. You're not a victim when you start creating them. You can't create victims and be one. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You're a victim as long as you're not doing the hurting. That's the only way you can be a victim. When you start to hurt other people, you are no longer a victim. That means that you have come to terms so that you are not a victim. Literally. I am not a victim, so I'm going to go back out here and try to take my power back. Okay. I am not a victim because I'm not going to let my oppressor oppress me anymore. That's a victim. Not because you're going out there to hurt people, because you're going to go and say something. You're going to go and try to get yourself justice. You're going to make this public. Like that is still a victim to me. But once you start hurting people, you're no longer a victim. I don't give a fuck if somebody hurts you, so, because it doesn't matter anymore if you're not doing the hurting. We can't protect you if we got to protect other people from the fuck you. Like that doesn't make any sense. How the fuck we out here rallying for you and trying to put a force field of protection around you while in that force field you are hurting people? We have to remove the force field at that point. We have to remove it. Yeah, you're no longer a victim. So, Sean, what about BT supporting Chris Stokes knowing his alleged past? Um, Chris Stokes and BT, it's business. So it's no different than look at because I'm about to get out of here, but I'm gonna leave it to y'all like this. Look at Ti and Tiny. They just have allegations against them, and what did VH1 do? Suspended filming, all of that, right? Now look at Chris Stokes. Look at how many people have come out and stated what they've stated about this man, and he gets to continuously do business, especially with BET. And it's not just BET. He has movies on Netflix. You Got Served, all that shit. That is owned by Chris Stokes. So it's not just BET. Like we can't just pinpoint them because they are a black company. They're owned by white people. Like black people don't own BET anymore. Deborah is the face of BET. That bitch does not own BET. I don't know who the fuck told y'all that. That bitch does not own BET. That bitch is a black face to walk around and do white people. I'm not being racist at all, but it's a black face to go around and do the work of white people. That's all that is. That is all that is. She does not own BET. BET is not black owned. Deborah is the face of BET. She does not own it. She does not own it. She's not part owner. She's none of that. So white people are continuously working with Chris Stokes at BET, not black people. Cut it out. So, but I just look at it as really weird, and how Ti and Tiny have accusations against them and their filming have already been suspended. Then why does a person that people can that have literally family members, all this shit, have come forward and stated what this man has done to them, and nothing has been done? No business ties has been cut. Rasby goes to talk about a situation, and Fox, the channel, because Fox Soul is through Fox, they get a cease and desist and whatnot, and they completely comply. Completely. Why does Chris still get to have all this power? Like this is weird. Yeah. So I mean, we got to think about it from that retrospect. Why does Chris get to continuously work with Netflix and BET and VH1 and all of these people, but Tiny and Ti have allegations against them, nothing proven, just allegations against them. They're not even at court yet, and that shit is already suspended. But Chris gets to do all this. It's beyond an accusation when you have somebody going around since 2007. We're now in 2021 stating that you molested them. Weird, right? Yeah, there's all type of shit we can get into. All type of rabbit holes we can jump down. If we're gonna talk about some shit, we gotta talk about the right shit. It's hard for me to look over the fact that they still letting Chris Stokes play shit and do shit, but Tiny and Ti, there's nothing even been proven against them yet, and they're already canceled. Like, okay, well, why can't Chris get that same energy? Weird. Mm, must be the money. Mm, very weird. And y'all wonder why Rasby goes through. This is why I will always back him and support him, because they always try to shut that man down. That's not cool. They always try to shut him down. I don't like it. Let him talk. Y'all done took everything else from him. Let him talk. Let him talk. You gonna take his voice too? You took his childhood. You took his stardom. You took his career. You took his manhood to where he don't even know what makes him a man and what not makes him a man. Like you took all of these things from him, and now you want his voice too. You want his story too. You want all of that. It's crazy. That's why I stand with Raz. Not for attention, not for subscribers, not for none of that. They done took everything from this boy. He still goes to that 11, 12-year old every time this man's name is mentioned. He's never gotten peace. So it's hard to move on when there's no peace from it. How the fuck should his peace be that this motherfucker get to walk around and live his natural, rich life after he did what he did to me? After he did what he did to us, and he just gets to just walk around. He just get be free. Like, how is that fair? Where's the peace? Where's the solitude? Where's the solid? Where's that? Where are you finding that in that? They took everything from him. That is why I stand with Raz, because we are all he got. We are all he got. That's how I look at it. We all he got. Somebody got to do it. We all he fucking got. If not us, he ain't got nobody. The public. That's all he has at this point. He don't have the police department. He don't have lawyers helping. He don't none of that. None of that. So it's the least that I can do in helping him keep his voice. That's it. That's my whole point. I want him to keep his voice. I'm not gonna let them take it from him. I'm not. They took every fucking thing else. That they can't have. They can't. So I will always echo what he says. I will always bullhorn what he whispers. Yeah, I sure will. Any way I can help, I'm going to help. And it's real help, not clout. I don't need him to help. I don't he's not help me. This is just how I want to help you. I gain nothing from this. The most that I want to get from this is seeing him actually being able to move on with his life. Whether it's because he has enough support to where he knows the people that should believe him, or rather he gets actual justice for it. Because it could be either way. Sometimes support is enough to make you move on. If you can't get the actual justice you deserve, the support sometimes is enough. So as I'm gonna always support him, always, good, bad, or indifferent. When he's doing something fucked up, it's hard for me to not go to where he could be mentally. It's hard, and I'm proud of Raz for not going out here hurting other people. I'm proud of him for not doing that because it's easy to do, easy to do, really easy. He's not going out here stealing virtues and taking innocence from people. He's not doing none of that. He's not doing what was done to him. So, and I'm proud of him for that. So, I'm always gonna back him. Always. Period. The only way he gonna lose my support is if he start hurting other people. Then I'm done. I can't support that. Wrong is wrong, and I'm not gonna be fake because I realize something bad happened to you, so I'm gonna excuse the bad things that you're doing. No, I'm not going to excuse them. I'm not. Period. 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 So I'm proud of him for that. So shout out to Raz B. And we will always stand for Raz. We will always back him. We will back Quindon. We will back Ricky with this situation. You know, it's some things for Ricky, we're gonna have to discuss. But other than that, when it comes to these men being victims, we're always gonna support it. We're always going to, because it helps with the next generation, to where even if they see us exposing this information, if something like this happens to them or could possibly, they have already heard it. They already heard that it's wrong. They already heard that they need justice. They already heard that, they already know these things. So it's good to put that type of stuff out on the forefront, because not everybody talks about these things in their homes, but it doesn't mean that they don't need to be discussed. They do. They still need to be discussed. Some information, it doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you get it. As long as you get it. I don't give a damn who tells my kid not to rape. I'm just glad that they know not to. That was sound advice. Whoever told them that, I appreciate it, especially if I didn't. How does a person know something is wrong when it's all they know? All they know. If a girl is being molested and she starts to date younger boys and things of that nature, or dating at an early age and things in that nature, it's not okay. And she should know that. But if nobody is telling her that it's not okay, why would she think any differently? If a boy is constantly molested, so he goes out and molests or rapes, how does he know that that's not okay if he's not being taught it? Those things drift with you. So if you've been doing something since a young age, it's what you are used to. Most people don't get a dose of reality that is actually wrong until they get caught. So you'll have somebody that has been going around for 40, 50 years molesting people, and people have no clue. People have no idea. So what would make that person think that it's wrong, especially not being caught? What would make them think it's wrong because they heard about other people getting caught? What's wrong about it? Like, you have to actually face it. So that's what I'm saying with Chris Stokes. Why would he feel that if he's allegedly going around doing these things to people and he's gotten away with it for so long, why would he think it's wrong? Especially if he feels like he doesn't do it anymore. Weird. Why would he think what he's doing is wrong? But why would I think that he stopped? That's the bigger question. If you've been doing this for up 10 years, why would I think that you're done? Weird. I'm supposed to just think you're never going to do this again. I was like, you've been doing it for how long? Doing something that long usually means that you are addicted to it, that you're addicted. Sex is addictive, very addictive. So if you're a woman and you like big D's and whatnot, and you got a man with a big D and he give it to you on a regular, you're going to be pretty happy. If you're a man that likes children, you're not going to be happy with an adult. Why would you be happy? That's not what you want. It's not what you're used to. So you'll tolerate it, but it's not what you want. Hair flip. So yeah, if Chris thinks that I don't think that he doesn't anymore, bullshit. You do in some way, shape, or form. You didn't just stop. People don't just stop doing that. Serial rapists don't just stop raping. They don't just stop. And if so, it's because they ass is in prison, not because they on the street. So it's a little weird, especially when us as parents, because we mentally know that there's shit that we just don't do and shit that we don't allow. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't talk to your kid about it. It is a hard conversation and it's a confusing conversation, but it's still one that you should be having with your kids. They should know that this means no. This is the no, no. Only people should see this as your doctor or you. Not even mommy and daddy. You can't even really preach that to your kid because you just never really fucking know. When my daughter was younger, her mom used to say that. It's like the only people that sees this part and she'll point at her chest and point at her, you know, vaginal area and be like, only mommy, daddy, and the doctor. No, only you and the doctor. If you think something is wrong down there with you, don't come fucking show me. And that's a weird ass conversation. You're sitting there with your friends, be like, oh, my dad had to take me to the hospital yesterday because I showed him my pussy. And you showed your daddy your pussy. Like, girl, yeah, no. So, yeah, this is what we're not doing. So, you and the doctor. So, if you think that something is wrong with you down there, I will take you to the doctor so they can check it out. Because that's why I got to fucking take you. I know doctor. So, we're going to go straight there. So it's like, when you feel like something, like, but you need to have those type of conversations. Otherwise, kids don't know. So with Raz B, if somebody would have taught him and had that conversation with him, he would have known a lot sooner that it was wrong. Same thing with Ricky and all that. They would have known if somebody would have the conversation with him. Quentin Tarver, when with his story, he would have never let Marcus Houston get on top of him if he would have already had that conversation with his parents and stuff before. Because you think differently when you are prepared. So if you're not prepared, you're not going to think. If you've never dealt with a sexual situation before, and you've never had a conversation about a sexual situation before, and somebody tries to do something sexual with you, you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be nervous. You're going to be afraid. Like there's going to be a lot of things that are wrong, a lot of things that you didn't get a chance to prepare for. Why should a boy ever prepare for a man to try to have sex with him, especially as a child? That is nothing that they should have to technically prepare for. Same thing with the young lady. That's nothing that she should have to prepare for. But it happens all the time. How are you going to expect your kid to come to you and tell you something that has happened to them if you have never had a conversation about it? So if they're sitting there feeling guilty, or if they're sitting there feeling like they played a part, so if they're feeling they're doing any of those things, they're never going to tell you. They're going to be more inclined to tell a friend that can relate before they tell you, just out of the fear that has been placed within them. And then parents make sex such a no-no. If I hear you have sex, I'm doing this. If this, that, you getting fucked up. And then, okay, well, if somebody does it to them unwillingly, why would they come and tell you? You said it was a no-no. So if I snuck to this party and I know I shouldn't have been at that party and I just so happened to be raped while I was there, since I can't tell you about the party, I damn sure ain't about to tell you about that. You want your kid to be able to come to you and feel a safe place. If they don't feel safe, they're not going to tell you anything that they need protection for. They're not going to tell you. They will not tell you. It is very important to have those conversations with their children younger. And it is uncomfortable. Like when I first talked to my daughter about it, she's 12 now. She's probably five or six. The first like real conversation that we had about it. And I didn't expect it to stick, but I did expect it to go into her subconscious. So that I've had this conversation before. My dad's told me that this isn't right. My dad told me ain't nobody supposed to see this part of me. My dad told me ain't nobody supposed to touch me right here. It plays in your subconscious. So, I mean, it's no different than if you do something and your parent is going to beat your ass for doing it. Like if you fuck up in school, or if you do this or if you do that, it's already in your subconscious that they are going to fuck you up. They didn't tell you nothing about doing that morning. They didn't have to. It's already in your subconscious. So if you place it there, it goes with them. So now, if anything, God forbid, ever happens to one of my children, they're going to be more prone to telling me because they know it's a safe space. With me telling them if somebody tries to do something to you, it is never your fault. And you always tell them things. A person may say, if you tell I'm going to do this to you, if you tell I'm going to do that to you, that person will do nothing to you. They are just afraid of you getting them in trouble because they know this is wrong. That's all that is. It's the fear of keeping them safe. That's it. So when they hear them say, don't tell nobody, because if you do, I'm a dot, dot, dot. My dad already said you're going to say that. He already said that. He already said it. He already said that he will motherfucking kill you. So I'm not even worried about it because my daddy about to fuck you up. My daddy about to fuck you up. I always tell him if you feel cornered, somebody trying to touch you and you don't want to be touched, run. Run. I don't give a damn where you are. Run. Should run. Should a boy trying to corner you in a room or keep trying to pull you somewhere? Run. Get in front of some fucking people. Run. Shit, don't sit there. Because no means fucking no. You keep saying no, then that means at this point in time, it's going to be forced. So get your ass out. You know how many women would have been saved from being raped if they would just run? Leave. Leave. If you have the opportunity, not all women get that opportunity. That's why if you should have it, take it. Run. Shit, run. I tell my daughter that all the time. Fucking run. If you see any opportunity to run, run. Shit, because then a motherfucker know you ain't playing. Let your friends see you run up out of room. Or another man, because there'd be plenty of men placed there, because there are a lot of men that will stand up for women, but they won't stand up for them if they don't know anything is wrong. And a lot of girls feel like they have to feed into it because they think the boy is cute or they like the boy. If you're not ready to fuck this boy, you don't have to. You don't have to. So don't feel like you have to. And don't sit there and do that cute shit. He keep trying to touch you, take off stuff and stuff like that. Stop playing, because that stop playing can turn into rape, girl. Don't you sit there and fall for that stupid shit. That stop playing can turn into rape. I'm just saying. It can. It could go for him, keep trying to lay you down, keep trying to kiss on you and shit, so he just forced it. So stay in the public with that nigga. If he say he want to go be alone, if you not ready to have sex, do not go back there. Should not you trust this person and you really want to do it to yourself? Okay, you go right ahead. Hopefully you don't regret it. But if it's something in you that's saying no, do not be alone with him. Don't set yourself up for failure because after that, it's gonna be your word against his. So, girl, don't go nowhere alone. Don't do none of that. Stay in front of people, especially if you don't know this person this well, that well. Stay in front of people. A lot of shit can be avoided. A lot of it. A lot. Just saying. But have the conversations. They're very important. Very important. They may be uncomfortable. I get it. I get it. Nobody wants to talk to their kid about that shit. It's uncomfortable. It is. Get over it. Get over it. Talk about it. Get over it. Tired of every time these most parents have the conversation with their kids when it already happened. That shouldn't be your first conversation about it. It shouldn't be. The first time you talk about sex shouldn't be because your kid is sitting there pregnant or they have an STD or it's like, no, you should have talked about it before. Kids are sneaky. Why would a child go have sex and just walk in a house and tell you? You have to find that shit out as a parent. That is your job. Shit, think about when you lost your virginity. Think about when you start having sex, and all of that stuff. Did you go home and tell your mama? Did you go home and tell your daddy? No. Most people don't do that. Shit, most people will tell a friend or, some shit like that, but they ain't telling their motherfucking mama. And sometimes you don't even tell a friend because you scared of getting back to your motherfucking mama and daddy. So it's just, yeah, it's a little different. But when you're that afraid of it, that means that it's not discussed. A person that's scared to talk about sex or to say that they lost their virginity, it it's your body. Do I want my daughter out here having sex early at a younger age? No. But it is her body. I would rather her tell me because I can't control it. And I'm the type of father, I'm not going to withhold my kids from boys. Like, I'm not going to do that. At this moment in time, no, I don't want them dating yet. Too early. 12 years old, shit like that. Yeah, no, gross. You shouldn't. I don't want you gaining feelings for somebody yet. It's too early for that shit. And it can pull you off of your focus when it comes to your motherfucking education. You're about to be sitting here worried about why this motherfucker won't text you back and you got 3 assignments due. Girl, you got me fucked up because now he about to get you fucked up. This is bullshit. Finish your motherfucking homework and shit, then worry about his punk ass. And shit like that. I don't have time for it. Like, I just don't. So at this age, no. I didn't, hell no. Now, I know it's going to get to a point to where, because she could be dating now and just not tell me. Like, she could have a whole boyfriend and I just not know. But because people are slick. We're sneaky. We as people, we're fucking sneaky. But I would rather her, if I ask, I would rather her tell me. So she's 15, 16 years old and she's decided to make that, move for her boyfriend, 17, about to be 18. And if she's decided to make that step, I would prefer her tell me, the truth. Because I know it's not something she's going to flat out just say, but I would prefer to know. I feel like when it comes to sex, the only thing I want to know about my child is when they're having it. Because then I have to approach them differently, but like when they start having it, it's not my business. I mean, it's their body. And I can't control them. And I feel the more you try to control your kid, the more stupid shit they do. Like I do. That's when they're sneaking out. That's when they're skipping school. That's when because what you keep withholding them from, they will find a way to get to it. They will find a way. So I would prefer to just have a happy medium. I'm not going to tell my girls that they can't date, but I would prefer them get a little bit older. And I want to hurt them to see a lot of these fuck niggas. I want them to see that a lot of these dudes that they like is going to be getting these bitches that they, can't stand or friends with pregnant in the next couple years. There's a lot of people that get pregnant in high school, and there's a lot of people that are start having sex in high school that realize dudes ain't shit in high school. So I want her to see some of them niggas first so that she can see that these niggas ain't about shit. So then she ain't even got to worry about, giving up her coochie and none of that shit right away. I'd rather her be really picky about it. Like I tell my, I realize it's going to be something that happens one day, but I would rather you be as picky as possible Be really picky about it. Don't just hand somebody that, girl. That is literally a gift. Your body is a gift. So when you planning on giving this to somebody, make sure that they deserve what you about to get them. Don't just give it to them because they're cute. Please don't do that. Please do not give yourself to a boy because you find him attractive. Do not do that. Give yourself to a boy because this motherfucker always stand up for you. Because somebody talking shit. A boy that will meet you at your locker and walk you to your class, that will defend you if somebody calls you out of your name. Give it to somebody like that. Should be picky about it. Should not just because he cute. Don't do that, girl. Like, don't do that to yourself. And then you're gonna fall for him. When you give your body to somebody, you feel differently. Sex changes everything. So it's just like, like, no, I don't want you out here fucking. You done fucked one time. Now all of a sudden you feel like you owe him everything. You can't sleep if he don't call you. Girl, no. That's what we're not about to do. That's what's not about to happen. So, sex is right. Sex isn't love. It is not. But boys will push that. Boys will push that narrative. Boys will pressure girls in that way. How you love me if you won't dot dot dot. They will push that. So like that's why I push on her. Don't let attraction. Don't let it be that. Don't let it be that because that be the girls the ones that this boy is cute. He like old girls too. So well, let me just go ahead and do it because if I do it, I ain't gotta worry about him going to her. And he will literally get up off top of you and go get right on top of her the same day, within the same hour. That's how these niggas are. They don't get no fuck about ya. Shit, especially at that age, they don't give a fuck. Girl, don't be getting your heart broke this early. You really shouldn't be getting your heart broke before the age of 21. Honestly, the fuck? The fuck you sitting at 16 heartbroken? 15 can't sleep or eat. What? No. That's too fucking young. Like, yeah, I don't like that shit. That's why I'm like, y'all can date, but y'all gonna take some time. Like, get to know these motherfuckers. Shit, y'all pretty. Shit, y'all think y'all got ass, titties, all that shit. Like, we ain't about to just be giving a cookie to anybody. Like, girl, no. Take your time. Shit, and be picky. I tell my daughters that all the time. Be picky. Shit. Be real picky. Be real picky. Try to get the finest dude, or try to get the dude that got the most motherfucking popularity. Try to get that Letterman's jacket. Like if anything, get some shit before you just lay the fuck down. Like, oh my god, like don't just lay down like that. Ugh. That is what's gonna drive me crazy. Don't just lay down. Let that nigga know you about something. Let him know like you ain't like these other bitches. You ain't impressed because he the captain of the motherfucking football team and he done slept with 4 people already. And now you next on the motherfucking list. Like, yeah, no. Like, that's what we're not gonna do. Have a nigga with some substance. Shit. Have a motherfucker that can't go to sleep unless you text him good night. Should have him worried about your motherfucking whereabouts. Like, girl, no, we ain't about to just be giving ourselves to motherfuckers because you can move in with them. Shit, that's how I look at it. You ain't got to be ripping and running out here being fast and sneaking the fuck out. Leave. I mean, you for the streets anyway. Shit, you for the streets anyway. What can I do with you at this point in time? Because when a kid feel like they grown, when they a teenager, 15, 16 years old, sometimes you just got to let them be. And sometimes you just got to let them be to show them that this shit is not all it's cracked up to be. You in a rush to take care of your motherfucking stuff. I'm fine with that. Like, weird. Like, that's why I said, because my mom tell you, oh, your kids gonna give you trouble when they teenagers. No, the fuck is they not. If they go to jail, they go to jail. I'm not about to be at every motherfucker court day and all that shit for what? I have shit to do. I'm not like these other parents. I don't understand that. How y'all at every court day, every visitation. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not doing none of it. Will I go and see them? Yes. Am I gonna try to make it a weekly thing? No. Am I about to be going broke putting money on these niggas' books? No. Like, I'm not about to be doing none of that. Your decisions are yours. You better get you one of these goofy bitches to be putting money and shit on your books. You better make sure that it's a 50 cent type of situation. Shit. Like, I'm not about to be doing none of that shit. Like, you want to fuck up a life, do it. But that's not a reflection of me. So I feel like what parents, the ones that Kids go to prison and all that shit young, and all of that. They do all of that because rather they were in a single parent household. So it's like, oh, well, they daddy wasn't around and things like that. They feel entitled. They feel like something in what this adult child did is their responsibility, or teenager. And what they did, they're taking responsibility for. They feel bad because maybe they weren't as present as they had should been, things like that. I'm not going to feel bad because I know I'm doing what I need to do as a motherfucker father. So if you are just doing the opposite just because everybody's different and that's just what you want to do, you go right ahead. But I'm not about to let these troubled children keep me from the children that are doing well. So my kids that are on their way to college and all of that shit and in sports and living a good life, I'm not about to let this motherfucker that's in and out of jail ruin that for them. I'm not about to be missing games and shit that they have with sports because this motherfucker got court and all of this shit. Fuck you and your court date. I bet you I'm gonna be at the beginning of my baby game and to the motherfucking end. So hopefully you can schedule your court around the shit that I have going on out here in the real motherfucking world. Because if not, oh well, you're gonna be there by your motherfucking self. I don't have to join you in court. I'm not the motherfucking reason you're there. Shit, what I gotta be there for? I ain't do shit. This is your court date. Hopefully you make it home. Shit, that's all I can tell you. So if I can support you, I'm going to because you're my kid. I love you good, bad, and indifferent. But I'm not about to make sure I'm making sure that I show up to all the indifferences. No, no, no. I'm not raising you to be problematic. You just are. Sometimes with parents, you just can't help it. You have 3 kids in the same house. You're raising all the kids the same way, and they all turn out differently. It's just what it is. These 2 kids are great. This one's the one that you got to worry about. It fell into drugs or in and out of prison and all of this. It's nothing that you did as a parent. These are just their choices. Like it has nothing to do with you. So you can't look at the parent like, well, if you would have raised them differently, well, what's wrong with my other kids? They was all raised the same house, same address, the same school districts, all that shit. I was just as hard as the first one than I was on the last one. Like, what do you mean? What that has nothing to do with you. People turn out how they turn out. So if your adult child, even if you did drugs while you were coming up, if your child decides to go do a shit ton of drugs after that, that's not your fault. That doesn't have anything to do with you. That's not hereditary, like or anything like that. That's just their decision. It's what they decided. And that's okay. I mean, it's not nothing, if anything, you be that rock if you can be, to help them because you've been there. But there are plenty of parents that have never touched a drug a day in their life and their kids are literal addicts. Like grow up alcoholics, they're crackheads and meth heads and and all of that shit. And they ain't touched a drug ever. The parent. Okay, well then why is your kid? Like that makes no sense. So it's like if you didn't do drugs and your kid does drugs, why would you blame yourself if your kid starts doing drugs because you did? No, that's their decision. That's something you have to decide. So if I smoke weed, it don't mean my kid is going to smoke weed. It doesn't mean that. Most parents try not to do that type of stuff in front of their kids. So like me, I've smoked weed before, but I've never smoked it in front of my kids. Like I don't do that. I don't leave it sitting out. Like none of that shit. None of that shit. I put it up. They're not walking past blunt roaches. None of that shit. The only way that they might know is if they ever like smelt me walking past or something, if they smell it through my cologne. But other than that, they don't see it. They don't see it. When me and my friends do sit out there and drink and stuff like that, we sit in the garage and do that shit. They are not allowed out there and they don't come. My kid will text me before they come out there because I'm doing it at an appropriate time. It's like later in the evening, it's 10, 11 o'clock at night and a friend to stop over, have a beer with us, or some shit like that. We sit down in the garage. Okay, ain't no reason y'all need to come out here. Y'all done ate all that shit. The bathroom is down the hallway. Ain't nothing on fire, nothing like that. Stay your ass in the bed. If you need something from me, text me or call me. Like, but they don't bother us. No, they leave us be. So I mean, but it doesn't mean that just because I have a beer here and there, or I'll have a drink or a shot here and there, that my kid is going to be an alcoholic. Like it doesn't mean that. But if they become an alcoholic, it doesn't mean it's my fault. That's what they chose. That has nothing to do with me. It's not that if you wouldn't have left liquor out, I don't leave liquor out. I ain't never came home and my kids was drunk off my supply. Like they don't do that. That's not the type of kids I'm raising. So like weird. So, I mean, but a lot of parents, grow up like that. And then some people you just don't get along with, even your own child. I feel like you can love your child unconditionally, but it doesn't mean that you're going to get along. It doesn't mean that. And a lot of parents hate themselves when they don't get along with their kid. You can't help how they turn out. If they make a lot of decisions that you disagree with, sometimes it's better to just keep your space. Let them know from a distance that you love them. Spend a healthy time with them when you can, but kind of, keep your distance. Not everybody's gonna like each other, even if it's your own fucking kid. Like, it's okay. Like my older brother and my mom, they don't have the best relationship. But I mean they're good, like they're okay. But they don't have the best relationship. And that's okay. But my mom is hard on herself because she feels like it's something that she did. And I tell her all the time, you gotta just not care. Like we were all raised in the same house. If I can come over here, if you've taken me through what you've taken him through, and I can look over it, he can too. He's choosing not to. So that's a conversation that you and him have to talk about, but talk about it more in a way to see why he's affected, if you're not. But that's still a conversation, and you may still disagree, after that conversation, but you kind of just have to leave it, at that, So it's okay to not have the best relationship with your parent. What's not okay is for the parent and the kid of the parent, whether you're an adult or anything, to be disrespecting each other. That's when I think that it's not okay. But it's okay to not like. I mean, it's fine. We as humans are not gonna like every human we encounter, even if it's from the same blood. It doesn't mean that just because you're my dad, I have to like you and love you unconditionally and say all of these amazing things about you. I don't, especially if you didn't fucking do them. Like I don't have to walk around and uphold you, because a lot of people that have great parents or like a great mother or a great father, they'll sit there and speak highly of their parent, and they'll get annoyed if they have a friend that disrespects their parent. Or girl, you don't have the same upbringing. Just because you get along with your mom doesn't mean that this person gets along with theirs. So to sit there and say, "Oh, I could never say those things to my mom because your mom didn't raise you how her mom did. Your mom didn't raise you like that. So your mom respected you and loved you and gave you what you needed as a child. Her mom didn't. So why are you expecting her to have the same relationship? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. When I first hung out with one of my friends, he used to call his mom all type of bitches, all of that stuff. And I've been like, oh man, at my house, my mom, boy, I wouldn't even have no motherfucking teeth if I said some shit like that. Oh, you're brave, to say all of that. But to see their relationship, to see the dynamic and how she kind of talked to him the same way. So it's like, and that's how they talked, in their house. Oh, okay. Well, this is your house. Because at my house, when none of this shit fly, like when none of this shit go, in my house, this would not go down. But these are two different households, so I can expect, their behavior to be my behavior, so here, Flip, welcome to the new member. Welcome to new members, press D period. And Amore, hey girl, Amore Shani, welcome to the program. So I mean, but yeah, you just can't expect that, because it's just not, because I get it, like I had one of my homegirls that came over there with us one day. She wanted to fight him, because how he was talking to his mom. But I've hung around girls whose mom literally called them bitches since they were children. You know, their mom will sit there and be like, "Bitch, get your ass in here to this." Because what do you, if you one of you bitches, that some people, mom, they're raised like that, and their mom literally called them bitches from a young age all the way, and until adulthood, and called them bitches. And you live in a household, so your mom has never called you a bitch. She's never said that, not even jokingly. Like at you, like we live. A lot of us have lived in households so our moms don't call us bitches at all. But there are a lot of girls, especially black girls, whose moms call them bitches, whose moms will have a problem with them and run up on them like they're a female on the street and try to literally fight them, like squad up with them, not a whooping. In your house, you got whoopings. Your mom would take a belt to your ass, a hanger or some shit, whatever's close to her, whip your ass real quick and send you on your way. But it's some households too where those moms literally are fighting their daughters at 10, 11 years old, punching them all in their face and shit, like literally fighting them. But that's not how you were raised. Your mom didn't literally square up with you. And then if so, maybe at like an older age, you 16, 17, you talking mad shit, you just getting reckless. And your mom just like, okay, bitch, okay, now I gotta snatch you because I don't know who the fuck you talking to. So sometimes you gotta get with them. Something, as they're getting older, and I still wouldn't necessarily like push that, but still at the same time, but I mean, there are a lot of girls that, y'all see those videos of those moms that be seeing their little fast daughters outside and they literally punch them outside, beat their ass, drag them into the car. Daddies too. Literally beat their daughter's ass in public, Just because, so I mean, there's plenty of moms that literally run up on their daughters and fight them like they'll fight a bitch at the club, bust their nose, all that shit. Like all that shit, pull their hair out, all of that. So it's like, thank God if you didn't grow up that way. Because a lot of us didn't, you know. Lyra is cussing to me, period. And that's how it is in a lot of households. A lot. Absolutely. There are a lot of households. We are all born differently. We're all raised differently. So you can't expect somebody to feel a way because you do. There's some women that were raised without their mother. Mother was never in their life. So if you're sitting there like, oh, my mom this, my mom that, my mom this, my mom that, she's so great. You don't realize it, but you kind of like throwing that in that person's face. Their parent was never there. Now triggering them and you have no idea that's what you're doing. Or some people that have a really bad relationship with their father, and you're hanging out with a daddy's girl and you're a woman and your father wasn't there for you, and it's just you've had a harder life because you've had to watch your mom struggle and help your mom with situations, and now you're going to school with this bitch whose daddy just buys her everything and she's just spoiled, and things like that. So you look at her like, oh, you spoiled ass bitch. Like, you just get everything. Like, bitch, you don't appreciate shit in life. It's not the fact that she doesn't appreciate things. This is just what she's used to. This is just what she used to. You look back on movies like Clueless. Oh, she's so spoiled. Her closet revolved around her room and it was electric and all that. She's not spoiled. That's just how she's raised. That's her normal. So to a person like me, Blue Ivy, Northwest, they're not spoiled. They're this just a culture that they're not spoiled. This is how they're being raised. This is their life. So spoiled is certain moments to me, to where you bitch and moan and the parent just gives in because you're spoiled. So that's not spoiled to me because you have a lifestyle. No, that is a lifestyle. If you are just used to literally the finer things in life, that's a lifestyle. Some appreciate it, some take it for granted. It's 50-50. So I mean, some appreciate the lifestyle and some don't. Some don't appreciate it until it's gone. And other people, just acknowledge it because it's there. It's just how they were raised. There are a lot of people, like the Jacksons or Michael Jackson's sons, Prince Michael, and Blanket. Both of them are very humble and they are really rich. You would expect them to be the kids that's driving around in all the most expensive cars and, all of this stuff. No, they're very humbled. Shit, they shop at Target, and shit like that, and they are very rich. They're very rich kids, so Paris Jackson, she's really rich and she does not, she doesn't act like how, the new moneyers act, the people with new money, they're used to all of this. They're used to the glitz and the glam. I mean, the kids were raised in fucking on Neverland Ranch. Like, is that spoiled or is that a lifestyle? Like that's their lifestyle. So thank you, Nikki. She said exactly power of words. I call my children the manner in which I am expected to behave. Absolutely. I am the same way with my students. You can't keep calling a woman a bitch and then expect them to behave like ladies. Absolutely. It's all in the upbringing and it's all in the energy that you put out there. If you put that energy out there, that's the energy that you will get in return. That is the energy Willow and Jaden are extremely I agree. I think that Willow and Jaden are. I do. I don't think that they're flashy. People like they're used to money, like they're used to nice cars and it's their lifestyle. It's like what they're used to. So we as people that don't have as much and are trying to catapult and get to a better place financially in life. And shout out to the over the 400 people that have been here and like, damn, y'all, earlier we had over 500. Like we'd have been lit for almost 3 hours, like just sitting here chilling. We should do this more often. So shout out to y'all. Thank you guys. I love you guys. So with the people that are used to living those type of lifestyles with us as we're trying to get to where better places financially in life, we're going to aspire to get the things that they are used to. So when we want the mansions and the maids and all of this and all that, they've already had this. So when those type of people are getting money, or they're rich already, and aspire to do more, like when Willow and Jaden become adults, why would the first thing they aspire to is buying a mansion with maids when this is how they're raised? this is how they're raised. Like they're used to it. Like there's no reason for me to run and do all of this bling bling, flashy flashy. I done had this shit since birth. You know, like I done had this shit since birth. So you get somebody might be the first thing you want to go run and do is buy cars and a mansion and all of that shit. Okay, you just gonna be moving to my neighborhood. Like, okay, you want to move into my neighborhood. Okay. Welcome. You know, because I mean, they don't aspire for those things because they've had them for so long. So it's easy for people like them to be humbled by a lifestyle that they've consistently lived. It's a little different, you know. So if they're used to getting $200 manicures, $400 manicures, that's not them being spoiled. That's not them being frivolous. It's what they're used to. See what I'm saying? Being frivolous is when you can't afford it. Being frivolous is when you have new money. You know, that's when you don't know when the money's going to end. So you probably shouldn't, be spending like this. But when the money comes literally like leaves falling off of trees, and this is literally what you're used to, is what you're going to do. That's all. That's all. Period. That's all that is. But we done been here 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh my God, I love you guys. We will definitely go live on Station Hit in a little bit. I'm gonna get a little bit of rest really quick to sit down and because I got some stuff to look up to and research. But we will go on Station Head soon. I will let y'all know when I go. I'll go live on here first to let y'all know we're going live on there. And we will get into some hot topics. But until then, I love you guys. Thank you all for the super chats, all the donations, and all the new members. Welcome. And until later on, oh my God, I love you guys. Bye.